Cool. So in that case, before we start, who wants to tell me how you guys got into this mess?
We saw Lucretia, wasn't doing too great. We asked her how she was doing, wasn't doing too great. We tried to fix the problem, did not get resolved. Then she got mind controlled, summoned demons to this planet of existence, got stuffed in Fred's bag, and now we're all about to die.
Would
You
you
should-
believe
you
that?
shouldn't.
Would you believe me if I told you that the demons getting summoned into this plane was actually due to completely unrelated circumstances?
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, that was all Varrick's doing. What's it called? Gothy, we are on your turn. So we are still in initiative. It's been a while since we ended in the middle of combat. You are currently staring down a giant fuck off demon devil guy. He is holding a whip that is probably about twice as long as you are. He is currently stepping in Yuzjin, and Yuzjin's not feeling too good. And you're also both bleeding from an infernal wound.
I thought Yujin took that.
Oh
wait,
Yeah,
was it
I fixed the
reapply?
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does an infernal wound on basically every single one of his attacks. So,
Okay, so,
you're
yeah,
currently
reapply.
bleeding, and he's stepping on you. Other things of note is there is this thing over here is black tentacles. You have your aggressive thundercloud where there's a guy. There's one of the bearded devils is caught in it. Fred over here is dueling one of the Iron Eyes, and you're also being flanked by more dudes. All in all, probably not a good situation to be in.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, where's
What would you like to do?
Okay, use magic okay, I'm gonna try and use the wand again to help cure Yushin.
Alright, you're gonna try and activate your wand. Alright, so roll a use magic device to try and use the wand. You're trying to hit DC 20. That'll do it. Cool.
Oh, yay!
So 25 successfully uses the wand. However, if you're using it on Yuzjin, you have to make a caster level check to get the magic through the infernal wound. So
actually, what's the DC on that?
Of using a wand?
No, of what is she casting?
She's using Cure Moderate Wounds on a wand, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, what's the DC of Cure Moderate wounds in that scenario?
Are you? You're asking about making a save against that spell? No, we have to first. Spell has to first detect you first.
Oh,
we're getting to that point. So, currently you've activated the wand. You're pointing it at Yuzjin. You're trying to activate it. Roll me a caster level check. 1d20 plus the wand's caster level, which is 3 in this case.
Oh, all right. Okay,
unfortunately,
come on. Really?
Does not work. The infernal wound just zoops up all the healing magic, so the charge is expended to no effect. That's the downside of infernal wounds. Do you want to move it all?
Hold on. Let me do that before I forget.
Mark off a charge. Alternatively, you do have your big glowy thunderball over here. You're welcome to roll it around.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Dang it. I'm gonna move it to the guy next to me.
Alright, you're gonna roly-poly-oly your thundercloud over there. Mr. Bearded Devil has to roll a reflex save. And his reflex save is +7. Alright, that's a 10 versus roly-poly.
Crap.
What is the DC for your spell?
Okay, this is a level...
This is a level 2 spell.
Okay, roll 2, 16, so it hits!
He's a fail. Cool, you may roll your 3d6.
Okay,
That's electric damage, and he has no resistance to electric.
Yay!
14. Alright, he is going to get shocked for 14 damage. Anything else?
Alright, and using the wand was a standard action, right?
You can take a 5-foot step behind Yuzjin.
Yeah, wait, I have more.
If you want to use the wizard as cover.
Huh? What?
Are you done your turn?
I can't. No, I'm gonna stay here because I probably may be more of a tempting target.
Alright, cool. Barwick, last thing you remember is being in the giant room full of coins, your friend casting a really hasty plane shift, and now you find yourself on the ground in what is probably the material plane. You might see the tattered flag of Magnamar above you. You appear to have collided with a small building and caused most of the damage. You see a Barwick-shaped hole in the roof above you that appears to have caused most of this building to collapse. Directly to your left, you are going to see a run-of-the-mill bearded devil just kind of poking you with a stick. He does not appear to have realized that you have awoken yet. Your friend is nowhere to be seen, and you hear the sound of the party getting their ass kicked to the northeast, or northwest, rather.
Whoa. Well,
You
first
got
things
about 3
first.
turns saved up.
Yeah, first things first. I'll poke this guy back with a flail.
Would you like to do a Shawn Michaels kick up before you do that?
Yes, I probably would, which is half movement, I assume.
No, it's just a move action to stand up.
Oh, it's just a move action. Okay, I will stand up, and if I'm not moving this turn, then I will go full flail at this guy.
Okay, roll to smack him. What's it called?
41, a 22, and a 26.
Your flail crits on a 19?
It sure does.
Oh, you took improved crit. Nice. Alrighty. So that's a threat for a crit. 22 is versus 22 is an easy hit, and 26 is also an easy hit.
All right.
This guy is lawful, but he is also evil. So he's not taking the axiomatic damage, but he is taking the holy damage.
Okay. Let's start with the crit. So
Roll to confirm crit.
roll to confirm crit. That's right. 33.
33 crits, so you're doing double damage on that one.
Okay, so I'll take the first roll is a 9, and then 10 is 19, and then you said it'd do the axiomatic damage?
No, he's lawful, but he's also evil, so he takes the 2d6 holy.
Okay, and that's doubled as well?
Crits double everything.
All right, so that's another 17.
9, 36? 36, alright.
Yeah, 36. And that's the first attack.
That's the first attack. Yeah, that's a holy weapon, so that goes right through his DR. Cool, second attack.
Alrighty. Second one will do 18 points of damage.
18, he's not looking too good.
And then the third one will do 20 points of damage.
He has died.
And I'll say it's not nice to poke people.
You got about 2 more turns saved up as you hear more sounds coming from the northwest. You're gonna see a whole lot of not demons. Actually, yeah, definitely not demons. You are definitely, you know the difference between a devil and a demon. Directly to your north, there appears to be a small army that was, well, originally here for you, but they just thought you were dead. So they are over there. You see a number of bearded devils. You see what kind of looks like Fred, but he's got butterfly wings now, so that's definitely not expected. Or definitely maybe not Fred. This building over here has just been completely demolished from what looks like a giant pit fiend walking through it. There's some signature Used brand tentacles over there as well.
Yikes. If I spend, so I have 2 turns, so if I spend 1 turn just running.
So if you want to run, that's triple speed in a straight line, but you lose your dex bonus to AC. Alternatively, you can summon your horse.
He did. Yeah, it happened again.
Yeah, he cut out. Yeah.
Oh, alternatively, you can summon your horse.
You said triple speed in a straight line?
Normally it's double speed, but you're in heavy armor, so it's only triple speed.
Is chain, what do I have? Chain shirt or chain mail?
Oh yeah, no wait, you're in a chain shirt. Yeah, that's quad speed in a straight line.
So, so quad speed would be 120 feet of movement?
What would be
Oh no, sorry, I don't have 30. I'm
20 times
5e
4 would be
extra
80 feet in a straight line if you just want to book it.
Okay, I'm going to pop my Boots of Desperation because I am
Ooh.
under half health, so I get a plus 30 foot enchantment bonus to my base speed. So that
Yep.
brings my speed up to 50, so I
Bingo.
can definitely get there.
Alrighty. Are you
if
double
I move-
moving or are you running? Because if you're running, you can only move in a straight line.
Yeah.
Though if you
Would a
pop
s-
the Boots
is-
of Desperation, you could definitely just double move over there.
Would this straight line be allowed?
Can't run over difficult terrain. This
Oh,
is
it
a
is
destroyed
difficult
house.
terrain. Okay. Then yeah, if I double move, I can get to there. So let's do that.
Cool. Alright, so Barwick activates his boots for probably the first time in a while.
I
Actually, I think it's the
can't,
first time you use those items.
I used it once in hell
Alright,
off screen.
off screen.
I can't touch Barwick though. I can't control that.
Oh, do you not have control of the Barwick token? Hold on. Barwick
I
token.
can put a token on.
I got it. There you go. You
You
should
got it?
be able to control the Barwick token.
Yep. There we go. So there's 100 feet of movement.
Alright.
So that's a double move.
Alright, so you got 2 more uses of those boots per day. And final turn. You are standing in front of a destroyed house. There's some Usjin brand tentacles. And the party is currently being menaced by a really big devil, who is currently, well, I'm not gonna say he's Bell Bezos brand devil, but it's got, like the UAC spokesperson from like the Doom Eternal games. That's basically what he's doing at this moment.
Right. Oh, and this is a
They're
tree in front of him.
There
They're
is a
morally
tree in
challenged.
front of him that is being
There was.
consumed by the tentacles. Yeah,
There
was
a tree.
was a tree. That tree does not exist anymore.
Yeah, past tense.
But it would be difficult to write.
Well, I happen to have the effects of overland flight on.
Alternatively, you can activate your boots again. You can do that 3 times per day.
Yeah, I was thinking that if I activate my boots, that brings me up to 50 again.
Mhm.
And I have 30-foot fly speed as well, so I'm hoping that would get me over the difficult terrain.
Boots give you a land speed bonus, not a fly speed bonus.
I see. So I could I use the fly speed to get over, and then
I'd let you spend a move action flying and then another move action running.
yeah, that's okay. So if I use a move action to fly, that gets me across the ditch at least.
The destroyed house, yep.
And then
I will remind
the
you, this is
tentacles-
black tentacles.
yeah, there's still tentacles there, so I'm on the wrong side.
You can fly over them.
Yeah, I guess I could use my action to fly over them.
The tentacles reach about 20 feet in the air, so you'd have to fly up and then over.
Uh,
Alternatively, you can just risk being grappled. You've got a pretty good CMD.
would it be for each square, or
It would be if you enter the tentacles.
I see.
Keep in mind, the tentacles are difficult terrain, so your speed will be halved.
Yeah,
Alternatively, we can try and come to you. That might be a better shot.
that might be a good idea. If I'm grappled, I can still attack, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do something only Barwick would do. I see this fellow grappled in the tentacles. I figure
Oh.
I can't make it across, but I could step into the tentacles and beat him up. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, cool. Roll me a tentacles attack on Barwick.
Let's see. I didn't pull it up because I didn't expect this to happen so early. Hold on. 10 plus.
My
Does
CM
Yushin,
Here we go. All right.
does Yushin sense who's in his tentacles, or is it kind of like a different entity?
It's more it's a summoned creature, so Yuzun doesn't have full control over it once it's summoned. And
Yeah, it kind of just does whatever it wants.
it grapples
Okay,
everyone.
okay.
So that's first my CMD, right?
CMD, yeah. So does 29 beat your CMD?
It
Also, you
is-
have
is
plus
very
20 to
close.
grapple? Jesus.
Well, it's caster level plus like 6.
It's
Wait.
caster level plus 5. It's caster
Oh,
level
you're right,
plus
you're right.
5.
So it's plus 19. So make that
Okay.
28.
Still pretty
It's-
good.
It's very close, but it's still not a hit. I have a
Cool,
CMD of
alright.
31, so I'm fine, and then I attack this fellow. But
You
I
are just
know I
in
only get
difficult
one
terrain.
attack.
Yep.
I am. Boom, 33 to hit.
33 hits. Again, he's lawful, but not good.
80, that'll do 23 points of damage.
He will take 23. Then it's this guy who's dead's turn. He's gone. This guy over here is gonna see you basically zooming across the battlefield, and he's gonna yell out in Infernal, if any of you guys can speak Infernal apart from Gothy. He's gonna yell, Boss! The Paladin isn't dead! He's gonna start running over here. Run over here, but he doesn't have any ranged weapons, so he can't really do anything, unfortunately. Then it's this guy's turn, who is being grappled and is being stabbed by you. And I mean, can they do anything to get out of this shit?
Try to cut their way out, I guess.
I mean, I guess he's just gonna blow he's gonna blow that ability, because he doesn't really want to deal with the paladin. He's like, nah. And so he's gonna basically spend a full round action going, Kuzup, and greater teleporting next to Yuzjin.
That's a spell, right?
That is a spell.
Doesn't being grappled mess with that?
He's the devil. He can do it at will.
Oh shit. Okay,
It's
cool.
like an inherent thing devils can do. He just hasn't had a need to, and it takes his whole turn to do. Is the problem?
All right, I'll take that.
This guy is in front of you guys, but does not really want to be in front of you guys. So he is going to has so many fucking abilities. Jesus Christ. What's the range on that?
So-
Would be. Actually, no. Fred's in the air, so that wouldn't work on him. Does that reach? Does that reach? No. You're 10 feet out. God damn. All
And-
right.
The devil is like 20 feet in the air, right?
These two are 50 feet in the air. This guy is 20 feet tall. Yes.
20 feet tall?
No, he is. Sorry, he is. How tall is he? No, he's only 10 feet tall. Sorry.
Oh, because he is in the range of tentacles. So.
He is. Yes. So you will get a chance to grapple him at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? I think he's going to. Does he really want to do that? I mean, he really doesn't want to be in melee with you guys. He
Well,
has
when?
like a spike chain. You know, he's got a high AC, and you're not a melee character, so fuck it. I'm going to intentionally provoke an AOO in order to move within range of my channel energy. So he's going to intentionally.
So...
Oh yeah, shit, Gothy's there as well. Yeah, so he is
Hi.
going to intentionally provoke an attack of opportunity from both of you.
Okay,
move
how do I
back.
do that? Shit. How do
Just a standard
I...
attack.
Hold on, trying to figure out where everything is again.
Yeah, 31 ain't gonna hit him. Much higher.
Damn.
Okay,
AC.
so I still have the holy and the electrical damage, I think.
Yep.
All right.
And you're also blessed, which is another +1.
Am I?
Yeah, Fred blessed everybody. Nope, 23 is not going to hit. So he is going to take a step back as your weapons clang off of him.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Wait. Yeah.
Did he cut out again?
I can hear you.
Alright.
Yeah, Fred blessed everyone, so that's +1 to hit, basically, for the rest of this fight.
Nice.
But yeah, anywho,
Yeah,
he's going to take a few steps back out of being in melee. He is now technically in the middle of the tentacles, but he is going to proudly proclaim an infernal, "Your puny mortal weapons cannot harm me. Taste the evil might!" And he's just going to hold up like an Amazon Prime logo of Bell Bezos! And he's going to channel negative energy. So
Interesting.
you, and you need to make will saves against channel energy.
I'll take that.
Okay, alright. So you don't have to make a will save, but Gothy and Barwick do.
Wait. Why? How come Yushin can't take a will save?
I mean, he
not
can,
important.
but he's choosing to intentionally fail. So, and he has a very high caster level, so this is 5d6. Gothy succeeds, Barwick succeeds. So both of you guys take half of that, so that's 9 unholy damage. And Youth intentionally failed, so you take the full 18 negative energy.
On that note, HP going up, that means infernal bleeding. Does he make a check to fix that? Infernal bleeding,
Any attempt
when
to
you-
heal a creep? Huh. No, that's magical healing, meaning he had. Does he have to make a caster level check against his own wound? Because he doesn't
my
realize
fucking
you
God.
he doesn't realize you heal from negative energy.
Oh my fucking god.
How does that interact?
Well, it's basically just the heal spell for.
Yeah, it's magical healing. So I think he has to make a caster level check against his own infernal wound. So he's going to can you intentionally fail a caster level check?
Does he know he's making it?
I
I
mean,
don't think he does.
yeah, I don't think he'd realize he's making a caster level check. So, okay, shit, he's gonna make a caster level check. He is caster level 16, so he is going to 1d20
Oh,
plus
Please roll
16.
high.
27. Cool. Both of your infernal wounds are gone. Or no, just Eugen's infernal wound. Gothy still has her infernal wound because she doesn't heal from negative.
Oh, that is
the-
lucky.
But
What
yeah,
the fuck?
he is going to hold out his Amazon Prime logo, blast you all with negative energy, and not realize that Eugen heals from that.
Oh my
At which
fucking God.
point, this Ernai's up here is going to start stabbing the shit out of Fred. So she's going to pull out her magic longsword, and I mean, he doesn't
Wait,
really want.
I have my
What?
wait. No, I would say I have my gauntlets activated.
And what do those do again?
Like counter. Like if she misses me, I can punch her basically.
Oh yeah, you have your. Well, she hasn't actually rolled the hit yet.
I'm just saying. All right.
All right,
Sorry.
29 to
Sorry.
hit.
Oh yes, definitely.
That's a hit.
20. Yes,
Okay, cool. And second attack, 13.
misses.
Alright, do you want to activate your Counter-Strike gauntlets?
Yes.
Alright, so she stabs you for 11 damage, and you can activate your gauntlets to stab her back.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, 20 plus 39.
29 to hit her AC, that'll do it.
Alright, give me
Oh
one
my god, I
second.
typed fucking Counter-Strike gauntlets into Google for info, and it gives me fucking CSGO skins. That's not what I wanted, game. Yeah, 39 hits, so...
Okay, give me 1 second. Roll. 1, 2, 3.
it is... Yeah, twice per day you can do that.
Okay. 2d8 well, plus.
Everybody check, showing off all their new magic shit.
Alright, 26.
26, alright, and that is a holy weapon, so that bypasses her DR, so she takes 26, and she is now dead. Boop.
Jesus.
Alright, Fred, it's not even your turn, you've killed something. What would
Don't
you
part
like
of
to
job
do?
description.
You see Barwick
Are we
running
still-
into the tentacles, and you see a really big guy about to ass fuck the party.
Yushin, remember that thing where you said, like, everybody should get by Yushin? Is that still part of the plan now?
Things have changed since then. So up to you.
What does
I
Fred
better
do?
get-
He has 5 seconds.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me measure something out. I'm gonna go 30 feet over.
You're
I
50
say hold
feet
off
in the
then.
air, Reinber.
Yeah. But, double movement, can I move in a straight line? Or is it just like,
You can double move in a straight line, yeah.
I'm about to go, like,
I
right?
think just sit there then. That might be for the best.
I'm going to go, like, right here, probably, where all the action is. Right there. There we go.
Alright, you are 50 feet in the air. What is his range on his whip? It's an extra, his reach is only 10 feet. Cool, so you are 50 feet above him, so you are now above the big guy, but he cannot reach you with his whip.
I can't reach him either, right?
Nope. Is that
Okay.
all where you want to be?
Yeah.
Cool. Yuzjin, you have been healed due to sheer luck.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? But you also realize this guy has fuck you, JC.
Got lucky with that one. Still don't like where I am. So I'm gonna take these 3, Gothy, Fred's sister, and myself, and I'm gonna just take us over there.
Oh, you're gonna use your wizard teleporty thing?
Yes.
Cool.
195.
So, boop. So Yuzin grabs you two, and assuming Gothy does not object to this, he teleports you
Yeah.
guys 60 feet.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I can try to figure out how to work this wand. And she starts slapping it against her hand.
I mean, it's been working. It's just, Yuzhin's been rather resistant to healing up until now. Do you want to move at all? Do you want to pull out an item, or are you good, Yuzhin? That's a standard action to do that teleporting. Do you see Barwick?
Alright, those tentacles aren't helping anyone. It is a standard action to
Oh yeah,
dispel,
also
is it?
you do get a grapple on big guy. And Barwick,
shit,
funny
that's
enough,
true.
because it is your turn.
Good guy, Barwick.
27 versus his CMD. Oh god, that's like less than half his CMD. He is not grappled.
Awesome.
24 does not grapple Barwick. Anything else?
Dispelling is a standard action, right?
If you want to intentionally end your own spell, that's a standard, yes.
Damn. I think you know what?
Unless it's
I think I'm
concentration,
gonna...
but I don't think Black Tentacles is concentration.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stand here for now.
That
That's
all?
my turn. Yes.
Cool. Beth is going to. What spells does she have left? She does not have a lot left in her. That's not gonna work. She's gonna try and cast Bungle on the big guy, I guess. But she has to roll versus his spell resistance. 20 plus 10. 23 versus his SR. 23 does not beat his SR, so that does nothing. So she is not grappled anymore. But she will crawl to behind Yuzjin and say, Barwick, thank God you're here! This guy over here is just gonna start walking around the tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same for this guy. I know this guy's in the sphere, so he has to roll a reflex save versus the sphere, and his reflex is +7. 17. Does that make it versus Electrosphere?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So he's gonna take a walk away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gothy turn.
Hold on. to remember if this is.
Oh yeah,
touch
you're also
spell.
still bleeding. So let me roll your 2d6. People are just walking around your tentacles, and Gothy bleeds for 9.
Alright,
Would you like to try and continue to use the wand on yourself?
Hold on. I think let me do the thing.
Do that thing.
Okay, not good. Hold on. Yeah, it's gotta be touch. Range close. All right. Wait, I'm gonna. Oh wait, take it. Move. All right, I'm gonna walk up to Bark and go get him, big guy, and slap him on his back and cast him large person.
Enlarge
Oh.
person on Barwick. Oh boy. Alright. So Barwick doubles in size to become roughly 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Basketball
Funny
player
enough, I
size.
don't actually have to change your token. But alright.
Yeah.
Barwick is now human sized. Do you know what that all does?
I get a +2 to strength, -2 to dex.
+2 to strength, -2 to dex. Your size is now medium, so you get your bonus. You lose your bonus to hit and the bonus to AC from small size. But your sword is now
Oh.
bigger and deals medium-sized level damage. Or your
Oh,
flail,
okay.
your size category go. So your flail is normally D8, or
Yeah, normally D8.
so it's now a D10,
Okay.
and that'll last for about 10 minutes.
That's a standard, right?
That's a
Forgot.
standard.
All right. What do I have? Can't do another spell. Right, and I can't try and use the again, can I?
Activating the wand is a standard action.
So no.
You walked up, you activated Barwick. Do you have a swift action you want to take?
Do I? Crap. Been so long.
You can just say no.
As soon as I remember what I can do as a swift action.
Do you
If
want
anything,
to
I.
enchant your weapon?
Yeah, it's about the holy and the
You already
electrical
have
is
your
about to run
yeah.
out.
You already have your weapon enchanted, so you might not. You can just say a Barwick turn.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm done then.
All right, cool. Barwick, you are now massive. You are the big halfling. What do?
I am a holeling now.
Holing. There you go. You're also starting your turn in the tentacles. So you should roll the grapple.
I thought that was just at the start of my turn.
Oh no, wait, yeah, it's start of your turn. Never mind, because he's starting his turn in the tentacles, so he doesn't get it re-grappled.
All right.
Beautiful.
Well, I will.
It's
I
still
will
difficult
use
terrain
my-
in there.
Yeah, I'll use my newfound movement speed though, because I should be able to move 10 feet of difficult terrain now.
Oh boy.
Up to this fellow here.
Oh, it's not.
He is going to take a whip at you as you approach him,
I'll bring it on.
if you don't mind. He is going to. Oh no, it's a spiked chain, not a whip. So he is not taking any penalties right now. So as you approach him, he whips around 1d20 plus 26. I forgot to put 2 L's in that roll. 35 to whip it good.
That does hit.
All right. 2d6 plus 11 plus an additional 2d6 as you're a paladin.
Oh boy.
That last
Okay.
2d6 is unholy damage if you have any resistances to that, and you get to make a fort save or be stunned.
Oh lord.
Yeah, this is like his main attack. This is why he wanted range.
Fort save. I don't think I have any bonuses.
I assume you've got a pretty decent
No.
fort save.
Yeah, I should have a good. Yeah, plus 15. So, there we go.
30 makes it on the dot.
Okay.
You are
Well, I'm
not
very-
stunned as he is whipping you, and you feel like unholy energy seeping through his giant spike chain.
I'm very cross with him, but I'm also very injured. So I will use my swift action to lay on
Oh
hands.
no! Wait, he
myself.
also has a as you approach him in no wait, you're a paladin, so you ignore that. Yeah, so as you approach him in melee, you feel he has like an aura of fear, but you're immune to fear as a paladin, so that doesn't affect you.
I sure am. And allies within 10 feet of me get a +4 on saving throws against fear.
Yeah, well, there aren't anyone else who has willingly approached
Yeah.
within 5 feet of him.
Just in case anyone wanted to come, that's all.
Yep.
So I will use a swift action to like brush my shoulder off from the damage it gives me to do a lay on hands.
Alrighty, you touch yourself for 23.
For 23, and then I will use my standard action to flail attack him.
Alright, he is lawful evil.
Alright, that's a 30. It's probably a 34 to hit.
You sure you don't have any other bonuses to hit there?
It might be a 35. It's a +2 to strength for a large person, right? So it'll be
Yes.
plus.
Are you factoring in your
+2.
bless?
I did not know I was blessed.
Oh no,
I
wait,
know
you
I
weren't
was.
blessed because you weren't
I'm
here for the
aided.
bless.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
aided, which
oh yeah.
balances out. I have a +1 from aid, which gets rid of the -1 from enlarged person. So that's fine. But I need.
All right. Well, his
So
AC
I'll
is
add a
30.
+2.
His AC is
Yeah.
35, so you're missing by 1 then.
So +2 from enlarged person to my strength would add a +2 to hit, which would bring that 33 to a 35.
+2 to strength is +1 to hit. Unfortunately.
Oh, it's a +2 to strength, not +2 to strength modifier. Okay.
Unfortunately. So
Oh
unfortunately, I think you
man,
are missing by 1.
I missed by 1.
Rip.
That's too bad.
If only Fred was there to flank with you.
I mean,
Oh, actually, he's
aren't
like
I?
No,
he's
Yeah.
20
you're
feet in
you're
the air.
above him. You're not flanking. You need to be in melee range to flank.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
I'm about to lower myself down.
1, 2,
In a
3,
second.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest of the goofy goobers advance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did they go through the tentacles for that?
They are specifically avoiding the tentacles because they saw what happened. Which is why it's taking them so long to approach you guys. Big guy is going to really doesn't like being in melee, unfortunately.
You literally can't. You literally can't do anything, right? Or
I mean, he can just claw you, but he doesn't really want to claw you guys. So his oh no, wait, that wasn't the smite. So his what's it called? He continues to get his fast healing. So I think he's going to oh wait, hold on. He's immune to fire damage. He is going to defensively cast a spell centered on himself. I guess that works. So he is going to make a caster level check. Actually, no. Actually, no. It's just Barwick. Barwick can't hurt me. He's going to intentionally provoke an attack of opportunity if you in order to cast a spell on himself,
All right.
trusting
I'll
that you
take
can't
it.
actually hit his AC.
I mean,
Apparently, I can't.
Alright, he casts Fireball on himself. He's immune to
Ooh.
fire. Oh, Yuzjin, Gothi, and Barwick and 30. How big is the boom on Fireball? That reach up that high?
what?
What?
Yeah, 20. Nope, Fred's fine. But he is going to cast a Fireball centered on himself, meaning Barwick, Gothi, and Yuzjin need to make a reflex save or take some fire damage.
Isn't he also 20 feet up?
Yes, but it's only a 20-foot boom, so Fred's just out of range.
Yeah, so we're good.
I mean, you're getting fireballed. And DC 19. So
Oh, it's not center.
Gothi fails, Barwick fails, Yuzjin.
Sorry. There we go. 8.
Yuzjin succeeds. Cool. And this is 10d6. So he throws out the infernal fires of hell at you. 10d6. Kaboom. Barwick, remember you have fire resistance. Gothi, I do not think you have fire resistance.
Oh.
Alright, and Houston takes half of that on account of succeeding.
Gothi, how much health do you have?
Not much.
And she's still bleeding from infernal wound.
Oh, jeez. I think about to go down.
Taste the welcome list from the Amazon Prime sale. Alright, she is dead. Fred, in the sky. Big guy casting spells. Gothi almost dead.
Alright, I have a wand shield in my mono, so I'm gonna use that right now.
You're gonna use your wand?
Oh, shield.
Cool, using a wand. You don't have to make any check to do that, so cool, you're shielded. So that's plus 4 to AC.
Okay, and so how far do I have to be to hit him?
He's 10 feet tall, you're 50 feet in the air, so you'd have to descend about 40 feet or so. About 45 if you want to flank with Barwick.
And a charging is a full round action, right?
Charge would be a full round if you want to just dive bomb him for plus 2 to hit, but minus 2 to AC. He will get a whip on you, though, because he is so big.
Can I intentionally fall? Or, can I stop flying?
I mean, do you just want to intentionally fall? Yes. At which point you take falling damage.
I'm gonna try to descend to his height, basically. So yeah.
All right. How high off the ground do you want to be?
Like 10 feet from the ground, basically.
All right. So you intentionally fly down about 40 feet or so. As you approach him, he pulls out the spiked chain and whips towards you, which is wonderful because one of the downsides of that template is you're technically a celestial now, aren't you? So whip it good. 40 to hit.
Yep.
Alrighty. 2d6 plus 11 plus 2d6 unholy. Alright, so the last 2d6 is unholy, and you can make a fort save against getting stunned.
Give me 1 second. Fortitude plus. Oh,
I
you
do
roll
believe
a
you have a
stun.
bonus against getting stunned, though.
Yeah, I do.
It is fairly high DC, though, as you know, this guy's a general.
36.
36, that'll do it. Alright, is there an attack at the end of that charge, or?
Yes.
Cool, roll the hit. You're flanking with Barwick.
Okay, so hold on, give me 1 second. 20. And it's +2, right?
Plus
Or-
2 to hit from flanking. And another +1 to hit, because you're actually, you're technically above him.
Okay.
You,
Wait, so how?
you have the high ground.
Wait, so how much? How many +2s again?
Plus 2 to hit from the flanking. Plus 1 because you buffed yourself at Bless. And another +1 because of the height advantage.
Okay, 42.
Yeah, you can hit him. You're probably the only person in this party who can consistently hit this guy.
Two,
And your friggin' holiness is preventing him from regenerating.
2d6 plus 12 plus 1d6. 25.
25 damage, and that's holy damage. That bypasses his DR again. Oh boy. Alright, you leave a big gash on his side. Anything else?
No, I don't think I can't do anything else.
Cool, roll to grapple these two.
Right.
30 does not hit big guy.
Wait, he's in the tentacles?
Yes.
Oh god, I keep getting him mixed up because I keep thinking he's flying. My bad.
He has
He's
big
not.
wings, but he's not using them.
Yeah, it keeps throwing me off. Barik, 36.
Keep in mind, you being bigger has increased your CMD.
That's true.
How much does it increase it by?
You don't take the size penalty, so I think it's +1. Plus your strength went up, so that's another +1.
Yeah, no, it's still too much.
Cool, Barwick gets grappled. Yay! Roll tentacle damage.
It's rough.
Alright, Barwick, you're grappled, take 10 damage, use your turn. Would you like to intentionally dismiss your tentacles?
Alright, I'm gonna do that, yeah.
Alright, so that's a standard action, you wave the tentacles, and boop, they're gone.
Yes. I'm also gonna use that, damn it, I forgot, I don't, alright. I'm gonna use a hero point to get another standard action out of that turn.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna use the last of my teleport to teleport Gothy, Fred's sister, and I to that position.
You're gonna teleport on the other side again. Alright. Foop, foop, foop. As Yushin is basically just playing tag at this point.
Pretty much.
Alrighty. Do you want to move at all?
I will move to... This guy has range out to, like, here, right?
He has 10-foot reach, yes, but he has already taken his attack of opportunity for this round on Fred, so you can
Awesome.
move pretty freely.
I'm gonna move here.
Alright, is that all?
Yes.
Cool, alright. Beth is very low on spells. She is going to... just looking at what she has prepared, and none of this is really useful right now. She is going to... Yeah, all of her attack spells are... She does not any. Magic missile, that counts. He's going to... she's going to try and drop a slow on the big guy. So she's going to have to roll versus spell resistance. 20 plus 10. And she's gonna get a 2. So she's just gonna crawl behind Yuzjin. This guy is like, he's gonna scream, "God damn it!" in Infernal. And just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for Barwick. He really couldn't be wrath continuing to play Ring Around the Rosie. So Bearded Devil, he's just gonna swing his glaive at Barwick, which I don't think he really has a chance of hitting here.
Okay.
Never mind, he rolls a 20.
Oh shit.
18 to confirm crit.
My AC is well above 18.
I figured. Alright, so 1d10 plus 1d10 plus 6. So cool, so take 11 damage and you're now infernal wounded.
What does that do?
It's much less severe than the big guy's infernal wound. It's just 2 damage around until you get healed. And it's a caster level check to heal you.
Oh boy.
Yep. And then it's this guy, who is, I guess, going to get in on the Barwick pile up. Swings, 28.
That's a miss.
I figured.
Oh,
Gothy!
no, I lied. That's oh no, never mind. Sorry, that's a miss now.
Okay, cool. Gothy is still bleeding for 2d6.
How much health do you have,
Take
Gothy?
9.
Not much.
Like, all of the blood has probably exited her body at this point.
Yeah, she's getting probably getting woozy. Alright. Gonna try and use the damn wand again, maybe.
You gonna try and use the wand on yourself?
Because, I mean, I do have that belt, but I don't know how.
Remember, if you use a hero point, you can get a +8 before you roll.
Or I could just use my hero point to confirm the use of the wand.
I'd let you
Oh,
use
that's
the hero
true.
point to just automatically cure the bleeding if you'd like.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Alright, cool. Roll UMD on the wand as you just scream in heroic resolve, and your love of the party cures your rather serious wound.
Shoot, where did I write that down?
But you still have to make a UMD to activate the wand. You do get +2 to UMD on this wand now that you've activated it at least once.
Did I not down the... Of course I didn't. What's the...
DC is 20.
Okay. Alright. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it!
What's your bonus to the check?
Isn't it +3 because it's a level 3 wand?
No, your bonus to your use magic device check.
Oh, I thought it was... dang it. Hold on. There it is. It's a +9.
Alright, so 10 plus 9 plus the 2 from using the wand. You successfully activate the wand. Roll 2d6 plus 3. Alright, Gothy pretends to be a cleric enough and heals herself for 10.
Alright. Ah, dang it.
Alrighty. Other guy at really low health. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm going for.
Oh wait, can I take 5-foot step back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can take a 5-foot step back.
Cool. Oh wait, can I move my
Yes,
orb?
yes, you can. Where
Oh
do you
yeah,
wanna
your
put it?
orb.
Right there.
Alright, cool. He has to roll a reflex save. The orb of shockiness. 18. Does that make it?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, now Barwick turn.
All right, he's Barwick is gonna go for all the marbles here. So
Would he like to use lay on hands on himself first?
no, he's got to use his swift action for a smite evil.
Oh shit! All right, you declare smite evil,
Like,
and
and I'm going on the big guy. Like this is.
All right, this
this
is
is
an
it.
evil outsider, so you are getting double your smite bonus for that first attack.
Yeah. So, charisma bonus is 3, so I get double that, so it'll be a +6. And
Plus your regular bonus.
plus, yeah. So I'm gonna do a full attack, I think.
Alrighty, let's do this one by one.
Oh,
All right,
oh shoot! I
38
should have rolled
versus.
my full attack button.
All right, 38 will definitely hit big guy.
Okay, dokie. Let's resolve this. So
All right, so keep in mind you are getting double paladin level to damage.
yeah, so that's gonna do 18 plus my paladin level is 10 now, so another 20, so 38 points of damage.
38 points of DR ignoring damage. 38. Jesus. Alright, that's a smite right there.
All right, I'm gonna click my full attack macro, so just ignore the first one here. So the second one is a 24 to hit. That's not
24 is not going to hit him.
Damn it, and neither is a 16. So
Nope. He's got real high AC.
that was the hope here. So
Alright, well, you still do have charisma to, what's it called, to defense against him, but you also
Yeah.
take 2 damage from your bleed.
and can I do a 5-foot step?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do a. If I do that, that doesn't provoke, right?
Well, that's not well, now he's flanking you, but no, it doesn't provoke.
Okay. Oh shit, he is flanking. Well, screw it.
If you die standing.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 5-foot step this way then.
There you go. Alrighty. This guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is going to join the Barwick flank train, and he's gonna pull out his spiky bolt, and he's gonna spike you in the ass for 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh boy. Alrighty. So that is. Keep forgetting to declare I keep forgetting to declare power attack for these guys, but I don't think they should be declaring power attack. So that is D10 plus 6. Boop. Barwick takes 13, and he's already bleeding, so that doesn't matter.
Oh God.
Barwick has 1 hit point left.
Alright, cool. That means. What is this guy gonna do? He does not want to get smited again. You are smiting him. Uh, uh, to live for Asmon is a privilege. To die for Asmond shall be your torment. And he's going to take a big step over here. He's going to raise one of his feet off the ground, and he is going to step on the Barwick, as much as he doesn't want to.
Hmm.
All right, 42 to stamp you into the ground.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alrighty.
How much? I would like to use a hero point to try to go down there and lift the foot.
Alright. Only if you could describe how you're doing this.
You see, like as the moment, you see, like Fred, like how shit faced does Barwick look, man? Give me a
He's
scale.
literally at 1 HP.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
pretty bloody. He's probably got some scorch marks on his armor and just blood everywhere.
So you can see Fred kind of like, well, his wings kind of like slide in it, and then the moment before Barwick gets stomped, you can see like him like Fred kind of like have the foot on his back, kind of like dead pressing it in a way, like
So
like a
Fred
lift, like a,
swoops down and grabs the foot.
well, he's like underneath it in a way, like before.
Alright, so you want to take the hit for Barwick? Is that what you're trying to do?
Like that
Like-
picture of him
oh.
lifting the couch. He's like lifting the foot up with.
Oh, like the
He's-
like the couch picture? Alright, I'll allow that.
Yeah, couch picture. Wait, what are you talking about?
Do you
The
not remember?
picture I got commissioned for you guys. Of Fred
Oh,
lifting the couch.
Oh yeah, basically.
Alright, so Fred swoops down. Barwick possibly dies, but you see Fred land. I guess it would probably be more like this at this point. Fred lands, you push the devil out of the way, you grab a hold of the devil's foot, and you hold it above Barwick's head.
Yeah, you see kind of like his arms kind of like turn like. I can't put this words. It's kind of like a phantom kind of arms. They kind of look like beast arms in a weird way, kind of like wolf arms in a way, like muscles and shit, like trying to like lift it in a way or something like that.
Fred partially turns into a furry, saving Barwick's life. However, Barwick is still bleeding to death, so what else would you like to do as you hold this guy's foot in the air and prevent him from
Cool.
stomping on the two of you?
So I can't really use my weapon or anything,
I am the
right?
general of Azamond. I will not be stopped by no mere mortal. I mean, you can pull out your greatsword if you want to pull out your greatsword.
But it's gonna stop both of us, basically, right? Or stop me.
Oh, he's gonna stomp you both on his next turn. That's what the hero point was
Oh.
for.
Can I try to trip him up in a weird way?
As
Or-
in literally trip him?
Yes.
That would be CMD if you just want to knock him on his ass.
Oh,
I'd let
okay.
you use your greatsword. I'd let you use the enhancement bonus of your greatsword if you're incorporated into your attack.
Yes.
Keep in mind,
I'll do it.
his CMD is like 40 something.
About
Yeah,
that, yeah.
it's worth the try, you know.
Alright, you want to try and trip him?
Yeah. Wait. So I use CMB and my greatsword bonus, or just my greatsword bonus?
So CMB, but if you're using your weapon as part of your combat maneuver, you can add the like the +2 enhancement part.
Oh, +2 enhancement, right?
Yeah, assuming you're using your greatsword as part of the trip.
Yeah. So
But
I'll
you
be
have to describe it, is all.
okay. It's worth a shot. So
Alright.
that'll be that'll be +19. So 26. Okay.
26. You attempt to trip him off the ground, but most of what you're able to accomplish is just throwing his foot back, and he kind of stumbles a bit before his foot hits firmly back on the ground with the strength of a 9 iron. And he looks about ready to squish both of you for your insolence. Used him.
5-foot step, chain lightning, all of them.
Chain lightning! Oh boy. Alright, where's the chain lightning starting? Because there's a lot of people here with spell resistance.
Alright, we're gonna have it start here, then to here, and then to here.
Alright, so it's gonna start with this guy?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you chain lightning him, and so roll spell resistance versus little guy. 28, that beats his SR. Now he has to make a reflex save, which
Yes.
is +7. 7. That's a 2. Alright, so he's going to take full chain lightning damage, which I believe is 14d6.
Absolutely.
Alright, so that guy is just fucking vaporized. And where would you like your lightning to jump to first? You can jump up
It's
to
going to-
14 targets, but only one target per bolt.
Yes. So hold on, sorry. Here, then here, then here.
Alright, so little guy under here first.
Yes. Actually, we'll hit the little guys first and then the big guy.
Okay, so little guy, you're just trying to get around that spell resistance. Alright, well this guy rolls a 12.
To reflex?
Yeah, so it is. So each, what's it called? Each chain lightning does the same amount of damage. It's just the reflex save to half the damage is 2 lower per bolt. So so a
Oh.
12, I assume, means he still fails.
Awesome. Yes.
So that's another 14d6 right there. And he is fucking evaporated. And where we jump into next? Other little guy?
Yes.
Alright, so this guy effectively has +4 on his reflex, or the DC has now gone down by 4.
Yeah. You can do +4 though. That makes it easier.
Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's gonna get a 29, which means I think he's
Shit.
gonna take half damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll 46 and he's gonna take half of that, so that's 24. So he's gonna survive that. And then finally we're gonna jump to big guy and you're gonna have to roll spell resistance again.
Here's the hard one.
Because he's got a lot of spell resistance.
Oh, you're joking.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
use
beat his
a-
SR.
I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll that.
Alrighty. 31, that will beat his SR.
Yes.
Alright, so he has to make a reflex save, but he's got a very large bonus to this. 17. Oh, just do. 17. So he's basically got a +6 to this as well. So that is.
I'm really hoping you nat once.
23 on reflex save. I mean, well, he rolls an 8, but it's still a 31, so he takes half damage.
Damn. Yeah.
Which is 25.
Yes.
Alright, well, you guys are slowly getting him to half health.
Oh shit! Wait, 25 within this guy, or 30.
Oh yeah, you can jump to that guy as well. Alrighty, he's gonna
Oh
make.
yeah.
Alright, so 7, so he's gonna be at. So he has +8 to his save now. 29, I think he makes it.
Yeah, just barely.
Alright, so he takes half damage. Now, if it's easier, you can just roll damage once, and I can apply that to each, or if you don't mind rolling damage for each guy.
I like rolling. I like seeing the dice.
25, well, that's what being a D&D player is all about. So he takes 26 damage. And anyone else you want to jump to, or are we done?
There's no one else to jump to.
I mean, you can jump to yourself.
I think I'll pass.
Alright, Beth is running out of spell. I guess she's gonna try and magic missile the guy. That requires trying to beat his SR. She's gonna roll a 2.
Awesome.
This guy is super dead. This guy over here is not dead. So, and Fred is on the ground again, but Fred does have his shield up, so he is going to try and stab Fred with his pokey stick.
And blur. Don't forget blur.
You are still blurred, yeah, so does a 30 hit you?
Nope.
30 misses you. Okay, never mind.
That's why I have shield. That shit expands my AC a lot, man.
Alrighty, Gothy. No longer bleeding to death, but still pretty low. You want to roll your thundercloud around?
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. Yeah, big guy.
Alright, you have to beat his SR though.
I know.
So it's 1d20 plus your caster level. Hey, that'll beat his SR.
Yay!
Nice. Alright, he has to make a save against your spell, but I think his bonus is larger than your DC. 25.
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, he dodges it. Would you like to do anything with your standard action?
What do I have? I'm really way too freaking low to do anything.
Walk over and stab this guy?
We could use it.
I mean, how bad does that guy look? Hello?
This guy over here, he is fine, except he took a chain lightning to the face.
I just want to get everyone out of here. Who has the bag of holding? Can start shoving people in, maybe?
That was Fred. Houston also has a few bags of holding. Would you like to jump
Houston,
in Houston's bag?
No, I have teleport, so if everyone starts jumping into bags, I can teleport everyone out of here.
That could work.
Guys, you want to retreat?
I mean, that might be a good idea, but then we need everyone together before I can use, like, greater teleport.
Oh, if you guys can jump into some bags of holding, I could also teleport.
That also.
I guess I can continue to try and heal myself, so just in case. Yeah, just in
Alright,
case.
roll the wand yourself.
Yep.
So use magic device, and you get +2 because you've activated this wand before.
Alright. +2.
That'll do it.
Alright.
So you use up another charge for another 2d8 +3.
Okay.
Hey, Barwick. What would you like to do before you take your 2 bleeding damage and die?
Yeah. How's this big guy looking?
I mean, if this is 4E, he'd be bloodied. He's definitely taken more than half his health, and all this fucking holy damage is preventing him from regenerating. So,
Oh, let's just do it. Full attack.
okay, all
Full
right.
attack.
Barwick goes balls to the wall.
Oh, that
All
is
right.
terrible. So he gets +3 from his charisma and +1 from his enlarge.
I'll tell you right out, his AC's 35, so you only hit one of those.
Well, better than nothing, I suppose.
All right, and you're
Uh,
back down to regular smite damage.
Yeah. So that'll do 18 plus smite is 10, so 28.
Plus 28. All right, he is definitely getting there. You
And
smack him. He is definitely down to less than 50 hit points remaining, and unfortunately, you take 2 damage
But
and begin dying.
I have a swift action still.
Oh, what would you like to do with your swift action?
Lay on hands.
Alrighty, roll to lay on hands.
20.
Alright, unfortunately, you have to make a caster level check because you have an infernal wound to do that.
Oh, what is
It is caster level check, so D20 plus caster level for healing to work on you.
Okie dokie.
This is the less difficult one because this was caused by the bearded devil.
All right. Can I
think
use a hero
you
point
have.
to
I think
reroll
you have
that?
more than 5 caster level.
I thought my caster level was only 5. Let me double check.
Your caster level should be your paladin level minus 3
Oh, okay. So then
because
it
you
would
got
be
spell casting at level 4.
okay. So then it would be 7.
7 still
Oh
fail,
no,
unfortunately.
it would. Yeah, it would be.
7 is
Can
a
I use-
fail then. I'd let you
I
use
have.
a hero point to reroll that.
Yeah, I have 2 hero points, so I'm gonna need one
Cool.
to reroll that.
DC 16.
Oh god damn it!
Well, it's +2 because it's not +5.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's +2, so 16.
Cool, you make it on the dot, so your lay on hands goes through, and you are no longer bleeding to death.
Okay, so I take 28 points,
Lucky.
and then I lose 2 for my.
Nope.
Oh no, I don't
bleeding's
because I'm
gone.
healed.
That's why that roll
boy.
mattered a lot.
Oh boy. Okay.
Alrighty, this guy over here, gonna go over here and give Yuzjin a poke in the butt.
Awesome.
28 versus your AC.
Displacement first.
Alrighty, do you want to get hit on an odd or an even number?
Odd.
Cool, he rolls an even number and misses you.
Nice.
This guy is super dead. This guy really does not like being. Why do you guys freaking melee party getting him all in melee so we can't use his awesome whip? I think he's just gonna full attack you guys. He's like, you cannot out heal my damage. My foot shall grind you into the ground like my master grinds prices into the ground. And he's gonna make a full attack on Barwick. Or on both of you, I guess. So, bite attack.
Keep that in mind.
Alright, so bite attack on Barwick. 30 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, so 2d8 plus 5. Take 19 damage.
Oh, hold on. What was it to hit?
He has plus 22 to hit, but he rolled a 30.
Oh yeah, no, that's no. My AC is 30 against him because he is smited.
Alright, well, on ties, he succeeds unless you've got another plus 1 to AC somewhere.
Oh, I got a +1 to AC for being big. I do. No, I got a penalty to AC.
Yeah, minus 1 to AC for being big.
Okay,
Oops.
well it hits.
He bites you, then he's going to try a stomp on Fred, which is his plus 22 attack.
Oh, wait, I think he actually gets hurt if you use natural weapons on me, like a 1d6, I think.
From what? Your Saint template?
It's yeah, I think.
Let me go look that up.
Let me check right now too.
Has someone never used? Oh yeah, I guess you just got that. You have. Oh yeah, any creature that strikes you with a natural weapon takes your D6 holy damage, or D8 because he's an evil outsider. That is correct.
Yeah.
So as he's critting,
And-
you can deal D8 to him.
Okay. Oh boy.
He did roll a critical threat, but you can roll your D8.
Okay.
And 28 to confirm crit on you.
No.
Alright, then he is just going to do regular stomp damage of 2d6 plus 10. He will take 7 damage. Take 20 damage.
Oh wait, blur.
Oh yeah, that's correct. Okay, so before I do that, Do you want to get missed on a high number or a low number?
That'd be like 10 or a 1.
Yeah, so basically, do you want to get missed on 1, 2, or 9, 10?
9, 10.
He goes through the blur.
God damn it.
So
Okay.
he will take his 7 damage. And then he had his stomp, he had his bite, and then he's going to make a tail slap on let's go with Fred, just because you hurt him. Actually, no, you hurt him when he hit you, so he's gonna tail slap Barwick. 34 to hit Barwick.
Yep.
Alright. 2d6 plus 5. Take 11 damage, and you have Infernal Wounded again.
I would like to use Hero's Defiance as a reaction or immediate action because
Oh
that will
boy.
drop me to 0 hit points.
Alright, what does this look like?
This allows me to expend a use of Lay on Hands plus an additional 1d6. If this brings me above 0 hit points, I do not fall and may continue to act.
Hey.
So the 11 would bring me to -1. So I get to Lay on Hands plus a d6, so that's plus 23. -11 plus 23, so I do not fall and may continue to act.
Alright, I got some bad news for you. Does that trigger after you are hit or when you are hit? Because he causes an infernal wound when he attacks.
The instant before you are reduced to 0 or fewer
Before,
hit
okay.
points. Yeah.
So you get healed, and then you take the damage, and then you get wounded. Okay, cool. Just making sure you don't have to make a caster level check right now, but you are infernal wounded. Fred. He just continues
Because I
stomping.
healed, do I still take the infernal damage?
You take the damage and you're bleeding, and you'll take the bleed at the start of your turn, but you don't take the bleed now.
Okay.
Alright, Fred.
Okay. Oh boy.
Standing side by side with Barwick. Single-digit hit points. Giant, colossal god devil in front of you. But he also looks pretty beat up.
I'm gonna full attack this bitch ass.
Full attack. Is this a power attack or just regular stabs?
His DC is like 30 and shit, right?
He
Or
has a very
35.
high AC. And he's also regenerating whenever he doesn't get hit with holy damage.
I better just do a script. Yeah, power attack too.
Power attack, alrighty. So that gives you a penalty to hit in exchange for a buttload of damage.
So it'll be 1d20 minus. Wait, so plus 26 minus. How much it was again? It was minus.
Your power. Are you asking how much your power attack goes down?
Yes.
Your power attack at this level it is -1 per 4 levels. So you are 12. So you're at -4 to hit for plus 12 to damage.
Okay.
But you
All
do
right,
get
32.
plus 1 to hit from your bless. 35 AC.
All right. Fuck. Alright. Okay.
You would have hit that one as the power attack. You do want to roll your other attacks?
Yeah, might as well. You know.
I mean, you
20,
don't
so-
have to, but
Nope. 6 minus. Oh, wait, so it'll be -4 again, right? And
so the first one's at -5, the next one's at -10.
20.
Alright, 21 is a miss.
And it's
You want to roll your third attack?
yeah, it's gonna be how much again? It's gonna be a
So it's 1d20 plus 26 -4 -5. Probably not going to hit, but
whatever.
fortunately it does not hit. Yuzjin,
Alright, let's see. I'm just in a bit of a.
you are in melee, but that probably
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
concern you all
true.
that much.
I mean, it could be worse.
You want to use one of your 10 billion scrolls.
Alright, yeah. The thing is, that would be awesome. I'm looking through them. None of them are helpful in this scenario, though.
Man, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna use my gun, and maybe that'll be just
Just
enough.
gonna pull out the gun.
I mean,
Alright.
that's my best shot right now.
Alright.
Do either of those hit his touch AC?
Alright, what is his touch AC? His touch AC is... His touch is 17.
Damn it.
Fortunately, both shots go wide.
That sucks.
Alrighty. Beth is going to... fuck it, she'll use her last snake swiftness on Yuzjin to give him another shot with his gun. It's really the best close
Awesome.
idea I have right now.
Alright, there's one. God.
No, you only get one shot, sorry, so what was the first one?
Oh, well, whatever. That one hit at least.
23? Yeah, 23 hits.
Ugh. Not
He
great.
takes 8 damage. It's something. Very well bleeded. This guy is going to give Fred a poke in the butts.
I remember Blur.
He rolls a 14 anyway.
Yeah.
Gothy, you might be able to
Alright,
end
let's-
this.
Alright, gonna move that. Dang it. Hold on.
Hey,
Okay, gotta
Gothy,
move
what
the
about-
orb.
what about
What?
that Power Ranger thing you have?
I mean, I was gonna try and lightning bolt him.
Bugger?
Lightning bolt's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, 5-foot step and hold on. What's the thing? Increase power, but you have a chance for wild magic. I forgot what that was.
Oh, you're gonna do that rule? Oh my god, I haven't used that rule in a while.
I forgot what that roll is.
Yeah, so it's boost casting. So you can attempt to use a meta magic feat, but you have to make a caster level check. If you succeed, you get the meta magic feat and you cause a surge. If you fail, you also cause a surge, but you don't get the meta magic.
Okay, so does it increase?
So it depends what
I'm
meta
trying to
magic.
hit him. It doesn't
Depends
make
what
me
type-
hit him better.
I
Let's
would
say.
increase which meta magic feat are you trying to apply?
I'm not sure what they are since
Do
I've
you
never
want your
done
lightning
this.
bolt to do max damage?
If I hit, I still want to hit him.
Well, is there a
I
meta
might-
magic feat that boosts DC?
Uh,
You could heighten the spell. That would make it harder for him to resist.
okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Well, if you use any meta magic at all, it increases the level and therefore increases the DC.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well use one that does something else as well.
Okay, then I'll also do max damage as well.
Okay, you're gonna maximize your spell. I didn't know Gothy had that, but all right. So that
What?
uses up a spell slot 3 levels higher. So
Wait,
roll-
what?
So to do so,
What?
you must attempt a caster level check of DC of 10 plus the spell's level plus 5 for every increase the meta magic level. So that would be, this is lightning bolts. That would be 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. You need to make a 28 to successfully maximize this.
I got confused somewhere.
Okay, roll 1d20 plus caster level. You're trying to hit a 28.
Oh, come on!
All right, well,
I am rolling like
spell
terrible.
goes off, but you still surge. Let me resolve the spell first. All right, so spell goes off. You fuck up your wild magic. Spell hits him. He has to make you have to roll to beat his spell resistance. So what you just rolled, but again.
Okay. But it's not increased because I failed, right?
You fucked up, but you're still causing a surge.
So it's not gonna work. What?
Unfortunately, you
happen?
you failed to beat his SR. So now I get to go pull out the big 10,000 random effects chart. Alright.
Did you do the lightning? Did the lightning ball not kill this guy?
No, she failed to penetrate his spell resistance.
No, the
Oh.
big ball of lightning.
Hold on. Were you casting lightning bolts, or were you trying to maximize the spell you already had in? Sorry.
I maximizing lightning bolt, but I moved the orb of lightning to a different person.
Okay, sorry. I was resolving the lightning bolt first. Sorry. Okay, let
Yeah.
me resolve that then. Okay, so Orb of Lightning is very easy. That's just a reflex save. And he has to roll a reflex save. And it's not rolling for whatever reason. There we go. 19, does that meet the DC on Orb of Lightning?
2, so, and it's 16, so yeah, it beats
So
it.
he dodges, at which point you try to maximize the lightning bolt. You fuck up. You strike your lightning bolt against his spell resistance, but in return, I'm going to need you to roll me a d10,000.
Alright, dang. 1, 2, okay.
I know you guys love this table.
3, 4. Okay.
Please,
Alright,
please let it kill him.
6170. I have no idea what this fucking does.
Make him pregnant, please. Something like that.
Make him
shin
shin.
6170.
He goes back
Anything
to
that'll
his
help us.
yeah, he goes back to his plane of origin. Woo!
Make him shin himself.
6171.
Yeah.
617. Oh my god.
What?
Holy shit. Okay, hold on.
I don't like this.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open my screen share app on Discord so you can see what I am currently seeing.
I'm probably not gonna see it, so woohoo!
So she rolled 6171.
How do I see your screen? Cause it's not.
Oh,
What is
boy.
it? Anything?
God.
Would
Here,
someone
I'll
like
send
to
this-
read that?
You get. Oh, fucking god! Target is
There it is.
Push
Sheesh. No,
through
wait.
the
Why
planet.
isn't that showing?
The target gets pushed through the planet and out the opposite side.
So basically what happens is you cast your lightning bolt
Wrong
and you
button.
send him to fucking
button.
China.
Wait. Gaffy, do you know what's happening to you right now?
No, because no one sent me anything. Oh, wait,
Okay,
there.
let me.
The devil has been sent to China.
Oh!
Yes.
Do you have any hero points or anything?
No,
Or...
I used my last one!
Wait, no, it says target though.
Yeah, target, not
Oh,
Gothic.
wait, target! Yeah! Woo!
Oh!
Woo!
Santa Maria. Sweet
Yes!
Santa Maria.
Alright, so hold on. Yeah, so you just sent him to fucking Tian. I go find out where in Tian he's going.
Oh my
Woo!
fucking god. Oh my fucking
Wait,
god.
what if it sends
Okay,
him into like the middle of an ocean?
That's a good question. Let me go find out where he's going.
Okay,
Alright, you guys are
okay,
currently
hold up
in
first. I want-
Magnemar.
Oh
So
my
you
God.
guys are sending
Gaffy,
him
I love ya.
to roughly the middle of the Emerald Ocean. Yeah. So what's it called? You blast him with a lightning bolt.
Oh, wait, no,
The-
no, I'm gonna describe. Yeah, I'm gonna describe this.
Go ahead.
She quickly prays to Sarah and Ray's like, please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. She shoots the lightning bolt.
Wait a minute.
Fills it.
Not only that, but it says he goes through the entire planet himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming he even survives that.
Oh.
I mean,
okay,
consider let Gothy go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
she shoots. She feels it go well. Oh, like, oh crap! And then he suddenly disappears. And like going, oh, well, I guess that works. Hopefully he's invisible or something. All right,
So currently,
magic for the win.
in front of the party is now a very large crater in the center of Magnemar, where this guy used to be, and there is a very large hole going literally to the center of the Earth and out the other side, where this devil used to be. So he's gone. All the loot he is carrying is gone. But what's it called? There's like 2 devils left, and they're not gonna fucking stick around when their boss died. So they're gonna fucking greater teleport the fuck away.
Woo!
So I think we are out of combat at that.
Woo!
Oh,
Holy
amazing.
shit.
Yes!
Holy shit.
You lucky motherfucker.
Right, this clutch.
All these bad rolls, all that bad luck suddenly went away. Woo!
Isn't Barwick
Hello?
still bleeding?
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Mark.
she's going. Yeah, she's going. Yay! Oh wait, crap! Someone's dying. People are dying.
Alright,
Gather
I'm gonna-
around. Channel energy. Channel energy.
Yeah.
She starts waving her wand too.
Alright. You cast channel energy and immediately use your runs in the opposite direction.
Right.
I'm just gonna stand over here, guys. Recuperate a little bit.
Everyone who isn't used Jin regains 23 hit points.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
As the party begins catching their breath and sitting around and bleeding out and crawling crawling over to the group hug and not completely recognizing who this is, Fred is going to hear a voice he probably hasn't heard in a very long time, completely ignore him and say, by Sarenrae, Barwick, that was something else. You truly are favored by the gods.
I did my best.
What the hell happened? What was that thing? Was that sent by Belbezos?
Ooh. Wait, was Gothy there when you guys used it? Whatever. I mean, Sword Gothy was there when you guys used.
I think Thord Gothy was there when you guys used the Azamon shipping service, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And well, you
Okay.
also heard the giant guy who got sent through the planet talking about Azamon and Belbezos.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna roll to see who Bill Bezos is.
All right, you can roll me a
knowledge.
knowledge planes check on that name.
Okay.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. All
You
right.
shop at Costco.
Much cheaper. A lot cheaper.
All right. How does the rest of the party react to this? What's it called? These news, or you just continue healing?
Well, I'd say today's been pretty successcul.
I'm gonna plop Lucretia out of my bag.
I'm gonna pull Lucretia out of your bag. She's currently comatose.
Can we shake her awake?
Not right now.
Okay.
After what she's been through, might need to wait a while.
Alright. Oh boy. So Fred's sister
It's called Fred. Yeah, you look behind you. You're gonna definitely see Beth. You can instantly recognize her. She's clearly not recognized you as Fred quite yet because you look a heck of a lot different. She looks a little bit different than last time you saw her. Definitely there's a lot of difference. Again, the lack of legs is definitely a big shocker, but she looks relatively similar to last time you saw your sister. She's got a quarterstaff, she's got a spell book, and she's like leaning up against her staff as she's seems to be paying more attention to Barwick than she is to you at the moment.
I think Fred's kind of shell shocked right now
Are you
because
just staring at her?
kind of like staring at Barwick and then Beth and then Barwick and Beth and then Lucretia and then Barwick. Beth.
Barwick, who are these people? Friends of yours, or?
These are the Sentinels of Sandpoint, my traveling companions.
The Sentinels of Sandpoint. Surely you jest, Barwick.
As far as I'm aware, these are the Sentinels of Sandpoint.
Really?
I've been to Sandpoint with them at the very least.
Well, why the hell? Melgraven knew I was looking for the Sentinels of Sandpoint. Why didn't you say something?
Oh God.
I don't know, man. Maybe Melgraven wanted to keep us for himself.
You guys know Melgraven?
Yeah, we're like buddies.
Oh, good. I wouldn't use the word buddy to describe my relationship with Melgraven, but he's quite the eccentric mage, if I do say so myself.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't use the word buddies to describe their relationship with Melgraven either.
Yes, it's very unusual. I'm not sure why they're so obsessed with him.
Unusual. Oh, were you dating him as well?
Interesting.
Who?
God.
Me?
Melgraven, yes. And she's gonna hold up her engagement ring on one of her fingers.
No, I'm not into men.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he proposed to me a few months ago, and we've been seeing each other ever since. I know he spoke about the Sentinels of Sandpoint, but he never really got into much of his relationship with you all.
Spell.
You know,
Evan, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, man.
Who are you?
uh,
Big butterfly? You look so familiar.
That's Fred.
Fred? She looks at you, just the gears in her head very slowly turning.
Where
Fred who?
Jesus. Fred E. Winters.
Continues to look at you, gears is slowly turning faster. The expression on her face is shifting from confusion to possibly disgust to like recognition. Eyes slowly widening. Any of you guys gonna do anything before?
Or
Hey, Fred, this guy, he kind of looks like you.
What?
Kind of a weird,
oh,
a
wait.
weird
Beth
connection.
gets up on her knees, waddles over to Fred, and slaps you hard across the face. Frederick! You son of a bitch! We thought you were dead!
Jesus. Ah, fuck.
We thought you were dead, Fred! Holy shit!
Ah, fuck. Don't slap me around right now. I am not up to fucking messing around.
You have
Damn it.
wings! You have swords! The halo! What? Frederick, I haven't heard from you in 2 years!
I've been busy.
You've been
Very.
busy? Frederick, I have been on the astral sea, and I have been able to let messages back to Mom.
Well, I'm sorry. I've been busy. Fucking zombies. Fucking.
Busy fucking, I can see! What are you fucking fairies now? What's with the butterfly wings? Why are you so big? Why are you so... And she's just gonna continue bitching at you, and I imagine the two of them are gonna get into a very heated argument.
Sibling fight.
Basically. The sort of thing where you haven't seen each other for 2 years. It's not hostile. You imagine the two of them are normally like this. What do the three of you
Is
do?
it? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Fred, who is this? And why did
She's
she slap you?
my sister.
My
Remember?
name is Bethlehem Winters. And this piece of shit is my brother who I thought was dead. We were gonna have a funeral for you, you know? Running off to Andoran, and now I find you halfway across the world?
We thought, he thought you were dead, didn't you, Fred?
I sent
Yes.
letters.
I did not receive these letters.
I specifically told my teacher to send you my effects if something happened to me or if something happened.
Who's your
Oh,
teacher?
that one letter. Yes.
His name is Sheaf. He's of the Traveling Academy of Galt.
I had a
Have you
big
heard
ass
of him?
elephant. Yeah, the
Oh,
big ass
God.
elephant.
I went there to study.
Yeah, we went. Well, we went there. A big after the mentioning drifting
been there?
somewhere.
So you know what
Yep.
happened. You know what happened to me, and you didn't do anything.
I was so busy. So
You
caught
were
up with
so
all-
busy you didn't care about your little sister. I have been trapped on the ethereal plane. I have been dealing with this. I have been dealing with drow. I have been dealing with Runelord bullshit. I have been kidnapped by devils. And you didn't think to lift a finger to save me?
I don't think you understand what the hell happened.
I don't think you understand what the hell happened, Fred.
Well, I'm sorry. The fucking giants almost did a fuck ton of other things. Some
Oh,
dwarf
you
with an
think
ego.
giants are a big deal? Have you dealt with a Githyanki raid? Have you dealt with dealing with the most obnoxious drow in the entire world?
Drow. Well, I met. Listen, I don't know. I know one drow, and well, he's gone. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, sacrificed himself.
Well, he's probably not as stupid as the drow I met. I was floating through the middle of the ethereal plane when this stupid fucking annoying ass drow appeared, claimed he was going to save me, and we got pretty close through it, but he got fed up in all of family matters, and then all he was doing was drinking himself away in sigil, and I barely was able to help him get a message over to Melgraven, and the friggin' plane, and now he's a goldfish.
What?
Caius the goldfish.
Well,
Ooh.
if
All
you're
the tiny little.
you're not talking about Caius, are you? He's not a goldfish. He's dead.
What the hell is he? A goldfish?
Wait, you find Caius?
You guys know Caius?
Dude,
Yep.
he died so I could live.
Yes.
He's not dead.
Well, in the astral plane, but like,
Okay, Caius, like 6'5", really likes nature, punches
Drow?
Theta a bunch, drow, and she's basically going to describe Caius to you.
hell yeah, where is
Him.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hanging out with him before all this happened.
And there was a goldfish? He's a goldfish
He's
now?
a goldfish. Look, I was trying to explore plane. That's why I wanted to contact the Sentinels of Sandpoint. He told me he was part of this Varsinian organization that's dealing with all this Thessalonian bullcrap. That's what my whole
Would be
thesis
us.
paper was on.
Where is he now?
A goldfish inside
Where?
a Thessalonian demiplane.
Oh.
You seen the fishbowl and shit, or
Okay, look, it's really complicated, and I really can't have this conversation right here, right now, because I can't walk currently.
okay? Yeah. What's with the legs part?
Yeah, Githyanki pirate attack.
Well,
I was enslaved, Fred.
Try getting fucking mind controlled twice. That shit hurts.
I have been mind controlled, thank you very much. It is not a pleasant experience. I have this staff right here. This staff I stole off a Githyanki mage through in the middle of the Astral Sea where I have been floating the last 2 years.
Trust me, if I were there, oh my, you would see
Yeah,
me.
but you weren't, were you, Fred? You
No,
were
I
off
wasn't.
doing your own adventures, and we all thought you were dead.
Well, I thought you were
I
dead
was on
too.
a different plane of existence, and I was still able to send correspondence back home. You weren't.
Oh.
You don't have an excuse.
Excuse me, that the postal service hates me.
I'm sorry, do you not have interplanetary posts where you're from?
No, I get discounts at the post office because I worked there once. All right,
And now you
Alright,
see
enough
why I
argument.
went off to magical school, Fred. To avoid dealing with your bullshit. And she kind of ooches over to Yuzjin and says, tell me he's not always like this.
he looks at Fred. He's like, well, we do our best.
Are you his babysitters?
He's more stable
I-
ones here.
I
Well,
guess
second
so.
one
You
most
know what?
stable.
That's a good way of putting it.
Alright, well, I am more than happy to... I have a message for the Sentinels of Sandpoint. I did not expect my brother to be wrapped up in all of this, but I guess I'm happy he's alive.
Anyway,
Fred's giving the silent treatment right now.
She
So
casts
the-
Silent Image to create a middle finger and floats it next to your head.
Oh, fuck.
That's the sort of juvenile annoyance she's at with you right now.
All right. We need to get you legs. That's one of my top varieties right now.
Oh, really? And you think I can just magic those into existence?
No.
I've been in a
Ow.
wheelchair, Fred. You can't
I
just
figured.
grow new legs like a wizard. Don't you think they would have taught me something like that back at the Traveling Academy?
That
Before
seems a
my
very
accident.
situation.
Well, I'm sure that we have at least a contact that can help you get your legs back, right?
I
So we're
would like legs, but
okay.
what I'd like more is to get out of this mess.
Mess.
That is a good idea.
Let's get her back to Melgraven.
I would
Yes.
like to see my fiance again. Hello?
Jeez.
We just gonna leave this hole here?
Oh,
I mean-
yeah.
It's a tripping hazard. This is a tripping hazard.
Do you guys got any security tape?
This tree that the devil knocked over, can we just push it over the hole?
Sure.
Awesome.
Right.
At this point, probably like a fair number of the guards from the city of McNamara have kind of wandered over and been like, what the fuck happened here?
Demons and devils.
The second demon attack is fucking place.
Yeah, could you not tell anybody that? We'd prefer not to start a second panic after what happened last time. We'll handle it from
Oh.
here, guys.
By the way, I
Right.
did message you about preparing sending.
Yep.
Did we? Oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people on sending right now.
I imagine so. Yeah. So Houston just sitting down, pulls out his spellbook for the next hour.
Who you emailing? Magic mailing Yushin.
Can we get somewhere more safe to have the rest of this conversation?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
get out here.
Probably for the
Yeah,
better.
I'd like
you
to
should.
hear some
Yeah,
more.
yeah. Fred's gonna kind of carry Lucretia right now.
Who the hell is this bitch? Your side whore carrying around a Lamaria?
She's my friend. She's a friend.
Really?
Yeah. Long story short, it's
I
you know.
think we have a lot of catching up to do, Fred.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there an inn
All right.
around here?
You said you wanted to go see Melgraven, right?
He's my fiance, Fred. Unless you have some sort of problem with that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
That was, I believe, he was who contacted Barwick to rescue me from Belbezos.
He sure was.
But I understand.
Yeah.
The main reason I wanted to come back from hell was to find Caius's friends, the Sentinels of Sandpoint, and tell them, well, a lot of stuff. But I'd prefer if we were in a bit of a safer location.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's go to Melgraven's house, basically.
Oh yeah, you guys are in Magnemar right now. So
This is like a block down from his house.
I got fucking damn it, not again. Alright.
He has a camera out there. We're like,
Hold on, let me grab your guys' tokens in case you guys want to do any more healing. But I will move you guys back onto the Do I still have a map of Magnemar? No, I deleted it because we used it like once and we never came back to it. Cool. All right, so I'll keep you guys on this map right now. But party is not standing here anymore. Party gets up. Party starts wandering over to Naxxramas. You will notice that Beth is kind of struggling to keep up with you guys. She's moving at basically 5 feet per round.
do
You want to sit
want
in
help?
bag of holding?
I summon Peaches and put her on. Help her get up onto Peaches.
You
Oh,
summon
Peaches is back.
Yes, he is now a full paladin again. You summon your horsey. Beth mounts your steed as best she can. She says, "Well, this is what I was intending to use that overland flight spell for, but glad you found some good use for it, Barwick."
Yeah, I don't know if we would have.
Oh, things be cutting out, yo. Oh, there we go.
What?
Sorry, I've been having really bad internet today, and things keep cutting out. I don't know why. I am sorry.
Mm.
All right, what did you say, Barwick? Barwick? Oh, let me reconnect the Discord server because we are having technical issues. Ain't that wonderful? I love having internet issues. It's great. I don't know what's wrong with it. And connect, still reconnecting, and we're still unable to connect.
Going
That's
to his
back door.
office.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
I'm back.
Alright, sorry, I'm having a lot of internet issues today, and I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, so Barak was saying something? That was where we were, I think?
I said.
Yeah.
I said I don't for the flight. I think we would have made it out of hell in the first place. So I'm happy to help, and I'm sure Peaches is as well.
I appreciate it, and she's going to pet your pony as the party heads over to Naxxramas. You head over there. It is surprisingly... Actually, you guys tell me, because we didn't actually establish where the coffee shop was. How far of a walk is it to Naxxramas? Is this literally like a block over?
Well, it makes sense because it's a school. It's a college, so of course there'd be like cafes around.
Yeah, true. It's like around like in a 1 mile radius, basically.
Right.
As a result, you see a number of the necromancers from the... I forgot this was a necromancer school. You see a bunch of the necromancers from Naxxramas just kind of walk out, watching the immediate disaster unfold as the guards begin to secure the area. Party walks over. You see a bunch of the students look at you. A bunch of the new students don't really recognize you, but you see a bunch of the grad students who have been there for like a few years just groan as they see the party approaching Naxxramas. You see them like walk over the freshmen.
Fusion waves to some of this. What's it called?
Seniors.
Oh yeah, some of the seniors. Remember those guys that fought with us against what's
James.
that army? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
We
all
should get
in
their
like
names again sometime.
yeah, all those mages, they're still here. They're in like year 3 of schooling, basically. So there's a few people here who recognize you guys. Oh, hi, Sentinels. You guys here to bother the headmaster again?
Actually, we rescued his fiance,
Yeah.
and we're here
Fiance?
to bring her home.
Well, headmaster said he was all the way over in Turtleback Ferry for that.
All right.
I can
Oh.
send him a sending spell if you want.
Nah, we can just teleport over.
You guys can teleport to Turtleback Ferry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
The mage just kind of takes a blink and is like, I want to do that.
takes practice, pal. Like
How
this
many people can I teleport?
That's a
7.
good question. You can. I believe it's up to caster level.
Who do teleport path?
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I mean, I could. Actually, I don't know if I could do the teleport.
Teleport is you may bring along one additional medium creature per 3 caster levels.
So
A small
yeah.
creature counts as 2 medium creatures, and a large creature counts as 2 medium.
Oh, that's right. I remember we shoved everyone in Fred's bag before we teleported. Usually.
Yeah.
You guys all want to stack yourselves up in the bag and teleport to Turtleback Ferry.
Yeah, sure. I'll ask
So
them
who's
to do that. Hey, you want to tag along? Might as well.
The random grad student. Fuck yeah, sure. Sounds awesome.
okay? So who's teleporting?
Does
Yushin
Yushin
has
still
greater
have-
teleport, so it's a little safer.
So
Alright.
Yushin's the bus driver and Fred's the bus, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Is Yushin really willing to spend greater teleport just because he doesn't want to, what's it called, take a boat?
How
Well,
long is that gonna take?
Like a week?
it's more about time, you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
time.
Plus, I have another level spell slot. I'll grab.
Alright, cool. You cast Greater Teleport, and that gives you a lot of control over where you're going. So there's no rage limits, there's no chance to arrive off target. So where exactly do you want to be, basically? Like, you can, like, pinpoint
Yeah,
the
you're
location.
cutting
Yeah, he's coming out again. Yeah.
God damn
So
it,
I'm-
my internet is terrible today, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need not. Yeah, so teleport, no rage limit, no chance of arriving off target. Where in Turtleback do you want to be?
Did you say where Melgraven was specifically?
You'll have to ask Barwick that.
Hey, Barwick.
Melgraven was, I believe, we met at my office at the Citadel.
Awesome. I'll go there.
All right, so you're
I-
teleporting directly to Barwick's office.
Wait. Can anyone scry Melgraven? Because if he's on his way back, that would kind of suck.
If
Damn,
only we
that's how
had
it works.
if only we had a divination wizard in the party.
I mean, we got a crystal ball. Nope. Somewhere.
Actually, what about Beth? Because I have the mirror.
I'm a summoner wizard, unfortunately. I'm not the best
Awesome.
at divination.
Me too.
Why is
Are
that?
you guys
not-
having this?
Oh, did you take up your specialization from Chief as well?
Yep.
Oh, he's the best summoner.
He's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
Fred, you see your sister bonding with your arch rival and or lover.
Are you guys having this conversation in the bag?
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
Honestly, I imagine he's just telling the whole story of like how they went back to Galt, why they were there, and how they ended up getting back. You know, that whole thing.
Oh yeah,
Like on the way.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Beth,
that was.
Beth is also telling you an equally crazy story, but I'll wait till you guys are in a safe location to tell you that. Alright, so what are you guys doing? Just blasting Greater Teleport?
Are we-
Because
Yeah,
if he's not there, we can teleport back.
Yeah, true.
So is that a yes?
Yes.
Boom. Alright, so Yuzjin snaps his fingers basically, and the party finds themselves back in the Citadel. And I think it's been quite a while since we were back here, so not to continue handing the reins off to you guys, but Barwick, how's the place looking right now? I think you're the only person who's been bothering to like worry about the reconstruction of the Citadel.
Yeah, I mean, the Citadel is pretty well back together at this point. I think when we left, like the walls have been repaired, but it's been a month, so the walls would be like well repaired now. There's no sign of monster guts anywhere left over. There's probably soldiers training like in the yard and stuff, and it would be modestly garrisoned at this point, but still looking like a pretty well functioning military fort.
I was saying, be the Kathy? All right.
Well, about that, Party appears directly back in Barwick's office, which honestly might be a bit of a tough squeeze because I imagine you built your office to like halfling size, and there's like 4 of you. So you guys all appear in basically like a miniature office. You're going to see Melgraven in that office. He's currently sitting on a box that he has conjured. And right also in that office, you are going to see Kathy pouring him a glass of tea as you all just immediately materialize. And
Hey guys.
suddenly there's like 6 of you in a 5-foot square.
Hey,
Kathy!
Hey.
She runs over, hugs you.
hugs her back, gives her a kiss.
What are you doing here? Haven't seen you in ages.
Takes a while. Takes a while to get to. Dang it! This is how. Okay, she Kathy says the word. The word. Siri immediately. I.
Blah 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 blah. Small talk. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. That's small talk.
Alright. The other 3 of you guys will see Melgraven sitting there, drinking the tea that Kathy poured for her. He looks towards I guess Fred's the only person who actually actively appears, so he's just gonna be like, "Excuse me, sir, do I know you?"
Fred.
He looks like he still doesn't recognize you because, again, the wings.
It's always the fucking wings. You see
I
Fred
mean,
kind of
they're
like,
giant and they're kind of the main focus of your appearance at the moment.
Jesus Christ. You see Fred kind of like fold them in a weird way. Like,
I swear, if this is about the Sphere of Annihilation, I assured you Celestials that I have a permit for it.
it's Fred.
Fred, how do I know a Fred? Fred. Ah, Fred, Mr. Winters. Wonderful. How so great to see you again.
At this point, Yushin probably pops out of the bag with his fiance.
Oh, wonderful. All of the Beth! And he immediately runs over, hugs Beth, and gives her a massive kiss on the cheeks. She follows. Sentinels of San... What are the rest of you doing here? I specifically contacted Barwick to...
Well, when we left Hale, we ended up in the middle of Magnamar where these folks were fighting some horrible demon devil monsters. And if it weren't for them helping, Beth and I probably would have teleported to our certain deaths. So they are, I suppose, indirectly responsible for helping rescue her, although
Well,
you are correct.
I'm
He
glad
and I
to...
did
I
escape
am
Hell.
very happy to be in the debt of the Sentinels of Sandpoint once again, but I suppose that means I was right. Bel Bezos was keeping my fiancée and did not want to give her up. Is that true?
Yeah, he was definitely keeping her. He definitely did not want to give her up. He had some very unpleasant things. It seems it was less her that he was looking for, as it was the knowledge that she has.
I imagine so. Beth, I know you've been wanting to talk to these Sentinels, and I believe they've probably to explain my reputation with them, but let it be known, my love, that I do not hope you will have to choose between me and your brother, and I do not want to put you in that position. At which point, he and Beth promptly leave the room and probably spend a lot of time tenderly hugging one another. I guess that's probably what I can say on Twitch.
Oh God.
How you
Eh.
feeling,
Tell us, wasn't she supposed to tell us something?
Fred?
I mean, she comes back a few minutes later, but you can definitely tell that he was very happy to see Beth back. Kathy is
Too
currently
happy.
talking to Goffy and really happy to see you and really happy to update you on all of the wonderful bureaucratic nonsense that she's been up to, including she has like a 12-page document of the different stone thicknesses she's been going through for the wall and like the rigidity and plasticity of different building materials. It's
Yeah,
like impressively boring.
Well, she's gonna smile and nod, and at least try and be interested.
Alright, the single members of the party, what are you guys doing?
She's all right.
Yeah. Let's see.
The college student.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy you brought along. He's gonna pop out of the bag. He's gonna be like, "Whoa, that was cool, man. How the hell did you was that like a hydrodynamic weave?"
You should know what this means.
He starts talking about magic-y bullcrap, and it's clear he has a vague idea of what you just did, but it's like the most powerful teleportation spell he's seen before is probably Dimension Door. So like this man is thoroughly impressed at what you have just accomplished.
Yeah, Yushin will probably take his time to like thoroughly explain it out.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, he is going to sit back and listen. And well, if you want to try, what's it called? If you'd like to give me a name and description for this random college student, if you'd like a new apprentice, he's definitely willing to throw in his thought with you.
Apprentice number 3, okay.
I mean, you've basically given up on the other two. But anywho, after a good few moments,
Ah,
Mel-
dang
Oh,
it.
you're cutting out.
Okay.
I am sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my internets. I'm going to look into it after this session.
I don't
Yeah, you're
blame you.
good.
Mine isn't great either.
Beth comes back in. She's holding a package, and she hands it to Barwick.
I would open the package.
Inside is a halfling-sized saddle, and Beth is going to explain that Melgraven explained to me that you wouldn't accept payment, and so he asked me to give this to you instead.
And what does it do?
This is a battle brittle. It is a magical item, and I will send you what it does. It is a saddle. When you are mounted upon a creature with this saddle, you get a bonus on ride checks and the mounted combat feat. And if you already have mounted combat, you get ride by attack,
Ooh, that is excellent.
which is the feat that lets you basically attack and keep moving.
Yeah. I will give you my thanks and send them on to Mulgraven. He's right. I typically wouldn't take payment, but I suppose this can help me do more noble deeds. So I'll make an exception just this once.
I understand that your relationship, or your group's relationship with Melgraven, is complicated, so consider this his attempt to mend the gap.
Yeah, they're not the nicest to him. I've never really understood why that rift was there before I met them.
I
Yeah, me
have not
neither.
done a thing to him.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, you guys never answered my question. Why are you guys so enthralled in him?
What? We're just buddies.
I mean,
Boy.
party can roll me knowledge remembering shit from 15 sessions ago. Or probably like 30 sessions ago, actually.
30.
To
Yeah,
my
30.
knowledge, character, we saved his life, saved his school, gave him back a very expensive magical item. Then we just kept asking him about things until he was extremely annoyed.
Pretty much.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
So Melgraven hands Beth a magic saddle and gives the magic saddle to Barwick. Now then, this fortress, I assume this is safe?
Oh, yeah.
As
yeah,
safe
def-
as they come.
Well then,
Definitely.
if you have some time, I'd like to sit down with you all and, well, explain why Belbezos tried to capture me.
I
Yeah,
see
before?
no reason not to.
Alright, you guys go over there, or you guys go over, I imagine this citadel has like a sitting room of some kind.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think
There'd
so.
be like a common area or a mess hall or something.
Alright, you guys go over and sit in a big fancy common area, and probably in a circle of big fancy Hell Knight chairs. And she's gonna start by turning to Fred and saying, "Does the name Karzug mean anything to you, brother?"
Cursive.
Seal of Karzug. I have that spell.
Seal of Karzug. So you have experience with him.
Not personally.
Well, I should hope not. He's a god, in essence, and he's been the focus of my research.
Go on.
Why were you researching him?
Fred, do you know what my thesis was at the Traveling Academy?
Fred hands her thesis. Yeah, she has it in his bag.
You found it. Have you read it?
Oh, man, I'm not big on.
How long have you had this?
Oh boy.
Since Galt. So
There we go. Since
a
gold.
long
Like,
time.
And
yeah, a long time.
you knew my thesis, so you knew what I was investigating.
All I know is that your teacher said something about you opening kind of rifts to other dimensions, essentially.
I am a conjurer. I'm a summoner, but that means more than just creating rifts. That means more than pulling creatures through rifts. Conjuration, as I'm sure your friend here, who has the same school specialization as I, can tell you, is about much more than just summoning. It's about calling, it's about planes, it's about contacting other dimensions, and yes, it's about teleporting and ripping open rifts. In the process, I was writing this, which she holds up her thesis that you've given back to her. And given you have not given it a second look, I find that rather surprising considering it concerns your group.
Yeah.
It concerns a group of incredibly powerful mages that used to live around here, known as the Runelords of Thassalon.
Oh.
And I was under the impression that the Sentinels of Sandpoint were interested in these. Or was I mistaken?
Oh no, we have been going up against these guys for a little while.
So you are aware of who the Runelords were,
Yes.
and you're aware they're coming back,
Yeah.
and you're aware they didn't die.
Well, that kind of what makes them the Runelords.
Well, I'm glad at least somebody here read my thesis. My understanding of things is, this is before the rift happened, of course. This is why I wanted to contact the Sentinels of Sandpoint, because what I have found out is exactly what I was going to tell you if you had actually read my thesis, was that the Runelords, by regular historical accounts, we understood them to have died 10,000 years ago. And while that may be true, and the vast majority of them did in fact perish, I have reason to believe that not all of them did, and that these godlike, incredibly powerful wizards who would consider mages like myself and your friend here utterly ants beneath their feet may return soon. In fact,
Wait, didn't whoever possessed Lucretia say that?
Oh,
Yes,
Oh.
his name was Jin Shala or something like that.
Zin
Yeah,
Shalat, you've heard of the
Yes.
legendary city?
That's a city name?
What?
Okay, out of character, you have it backwards. The guy's name is Karzug. The city's name was Zinshalat.
Oh,
That's
because
just
he said
that's just me out of
the might
character.
of Jin Shalat, so I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
that must be
might,
his
as
name.
in it's an army.
Ah,
But as far as I'm aware, the last Rune Lord to rule over, this, she gestures around, not realizing she's not in Magnamar anymore, this general area was an incredibly powerful god by the name of Karazug.
oh, he's what summoned the armies of the devils, right?
Maybe.
yeah, I
He
think
possessed
he did.
Lucretia.
Yeah, definitely.
Lucretia, that's... Oh my god, you're 5 steps ahead of me. Fred's girlfriend is wrapped up in all of this?
Yes.
Well,
Friend.
then we need to kill her immediately.
Oh my. Friend's gonna obviously like. Why if you? Beth, I'm gonna tell you this much. If you lay a hand here on her, it's not gonna be a good thing. Okay?
You didn't even read my paper, Fred. Do you have any idea of what Karazug's servants have been doing?
She's
Of
changed.
why all of this is happening?
I can tell you this much. She's changed.
Of
For
why
better.
the most powerful
Has
evil
she?
god of the last 10,000 years is going to return? Because he had Lamarius servants. He had dozens of Lamarius servants, snake girls, who were going out and sacrificing people, painting the Sahedrian rune upon their corpse, and taking those
Did
souls.
you cut out? Or
Oh, never mind.
He had Lamarius servants going out into the world, carving the Sahedrian rune into willing and unwilling humans alike, that rips their souls from their bodies and sends those souls to Zinshalat, facilitating his return.
well,
That is what these Lamarias have been doing. Is that what that woman has been doing?
well.
Yes, it
No-
is.
And
No
you
way.
knew this. And you
And
knew
I
this.
agree with Beth.
Wait, no. Her sister did it. She's dead. Well,
So this Lamaria, this woman that you are sheltering, this woman has not killed thousands of people and sacrificed their souls to reawaken the most evil mage to ever live.
BRB.
Oh, she
Well-
most
Well-
absolutely has.
Sounds like she might know how to undo that then.
And she still
Yeah.
has her head attached to her body?
well, her sister. That's a different story. But she's changed. Trust me, she's changed.
Meaning she did. She has
For better.
committed untold dozens of people to not even hell, Fred. That's the worst part. These Sahedrian, when people die with the Sahedrian on them and with the Sahedrian near them, they don't go to heaven. They don't go to hell. They go to Karzuk. They go to his essence. And Yushin, you can probably realize this also extends to every single person you've killed with a Sahedrian rune on them, and anybody you've killed inside that spell.
Oh,
Interesting.
Which means basically you guys have inadvertently been feeding him a lot of souls, actually.
Oh, shit.
Any creature that dies, the Sahedrian mark was the mark of Thassalon. Any creature that dies bearing the mark or near the mark has their soul ripped from their body and sent to feed Karzug over the last 10,000 years to awaken him.
yeah. it's not good on paper what's been happening, but I
Okay,
can sure.
And you
Fred.
knew all of this, Fred.
Well, she hasn't done it for like at least a year, so I can tell you as
For
much.
at least a year, he says.
Yushin is gonna like kind of split between that and say whether she has or hasn't. It's clear that she's coming around, and that could be extremely valuable in our fight against Karzog.
Thank you, Yushin. Thank you.
If she can, hell, there might even be a way to reverse that process and take power back from him.
And you're
Yeah.
One
saying,
shot.
but from what you're saying, Karzug still has enough influence over this woman to possess her. Do you know where Lemuria come from? Do you know where these creatures that serve Karzug come from? They weren't born. We weren't created naturally. They were servants of Karzug 10,000 years ago that he simply wished into being. That is how powerful Karzug was. Is he could simply not even snap his fingers. He could just desire more servants and they would just appear, infinitely loyal to him and completely immortal.
I'm back.
I mean, yeah, but what are the chances of one of them thinking like, yeah, I don't think this is worth it, Maybe having a change of like mind.
I don't
But
know, Fred, because I've never encountered one of these creatures outside of a textbook. If this woman, this Lucretia, is completely as clean as you believe, I have no problem. You can do with her whatever you want to do with her. But if she's responsible for not even the death, the enslavement of however many souls, and you're letting her live so she may enslave more?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna say this once.
Fred, I
She's
thought you
turned
were a
her.
person who cared about justice. This is not justice.
It's a sense of justice, not in the traditional sense, but in the sense of like, what are people robbed of? Their humanity,
Their soul. Countless people were robbed of their souls. What about them? What about the trillions of people this woman has murdered? Did they not get justice?
Absolutely, but I don't think she is technically.
I disagree with
It's
you, Fred, here, but
that's another story. Okay, I'm not gonna kill her.
I'm not here to argue morality with you, Fred. That's for you to deal with on your own. If you think she's changed, that's your decision to make. Regardless, that's not the information Bel Bezos was trying to torture out of me. The information Bel Bezos was trying to torture out of me was the location of the Rune Forge.
And did he get that information?
To my knowledge, no. But he did take it mostly out of my head. I know what it is, and I know where it goes, and I've been there, and that's where our mutual friend Caius is, actually.
That sounds like we need to get there before he can then.
In my readings about the Runelords, I understood that they created a lot of things, from life to weapons to immortal beings to countless spells to entire planes of existence. However, the Runelords were also constantly at war with one another, and a battle between immortals is not very sportsmanlike. As a result, the Runelords came together and created a sort of truce zone, as it were. This was called the Rune Forge, and as the name implies, was a forge that the Runelords could use to make weapons that could harm themselves, that could harm each other. It was a forge where you could create a weapon and infuse it with untold might that one Rune Lord wielding one might be able to strike down another Rune Lord if ever given the chance.
Oh boy.
I discovered this place completely on accident with Caius, actually. We were stuck in the Astral Sea, making our way around and essentially teleporting at complete blindness when we stumbled into this rune forge. And I can tell you it was amazing. It was an entire building, and the walls, the floors, and ceilings, they were made of pure gold. There was a door in front of us completely studded with diamonds, and emeralds, and each step you took, you were stepping on pure gold pieces. And there was a fountain there, and the fountain was made of diamonds and emeralds, and the glass was painted a bright purple, and there were memphits around. And the memphits wore the most extravagant jewelry you had ever seen, and all of it was real. But the problem was, the moment Caius touched one of those gems, he was transformed into a goldfish and was placed in the fountain. And there were a lot of goldfish in that fountain.
So those things are cursed, basically, right?
There were iron golems around, and there were memphits. I didn't really have much time to explore it, but I barely got myself back to the Astral Sea with my life, but I knew where it was. I could teleport back there, and I could probably do it again if I really wanted to, but well, that's the part of my mind that Bell Bezos has been mind-fucking the last week. He really wanted to know where that plane was.
But you didn't give it to him, did you?
I don't think he knows. It's been very difficult the last few weeks, and had Barwick not come when he did, I assume he might have gotten it out of my head. Or he did remove the location from my mind, but I don't think he was able to put it in his mind, if that makes sense. I don't remember where the Rune Forge is, but I can tell you what it was like, and I think I know how to get there again.
So, what do you... So, let me get this straight. This is in hell. Literal hell, basically.
I don't think the Rune Forge is located in hell. It might be located in hell. I don't, astrally, projectingly, I don't know where it physically is located. Again, me and Caius, we were teleporting effectively blindly. We were trying to get the hell away from the Githyanki. The Githyanki who cut off my legs. You can understand I was in a bit of a panic when I discovered this place.
I figured.
You don't happen to have a fork attuned to that Astral Sea, do you?
To the Astral Sea, easily. To the Rune Forge, not a clue.
Awesome.
I would plane shift there if Bell Bezos did not do what he did to me. But I think I know how to get back there.
Well, that's a good thing.
Okay, that's
good.
good. Yeah.
Do any of you know what a rune well is?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know
Kind of.
because all rune wells are connected through a magical matrix of ley lines that all lead back to Thessalonian times. So if you
So
can
one
find
big
a magical pipeline, exactly. And if we find a rune well, I think I know how to we could chase it back to Thessalonian rune wells, and from there we could probably find our way to the Rune Forge or any other Thessalonian creation.
The Runewell in Sandpoint, was it destroyed or sealed off? I don't remember by Ruthgar.
You can roll me knowledge remembering shit from 70 sessions ago.
I was just drained, and that was it.
There you go. You got you remembered.
Oh, what'd you say?
Wasn't it drained? It was just drained, right? Well, what you guys told, whoever told me, it was just drained.
I don't remember. But what's important is that might mean the connection is still there.
Maybe. I suppose I'd have to examine it.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good step one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Step one, go through the pipes, basically. Go
Again,
through the sewer.
assuming, of course, you all are interested in going to the Rune Well, or going to the Rune Forge. I don't want to send you on a wild goose chase if I don't know if any of this is ever going to actually lead anywhere, but I assure you, if the research I read is correct, and you intend to fight Karzug, which I surely hope you do not intend to, because the man is perhaps not the correct word. That mage is a god, essentially. But when the Runelords wanted to fight each other, they used rune forged weapons. And the only way to get those is to make them.
Figured, you know? Or have that in safekeep, you know what I mean?
Well, it sounds like we're gonna need that Runeforge.
Exactly.
I don't know where your path leads you, but from my divinations, the Sentinels of Sandpoint are the only hope Varsnia has right now.
And it's like any other fucking adventure book, you know what I mean?
Adventure book?
but-
I don't think you realize the scale of who you've pissed off, Fred. A Rune
Oh.
Lord.
Some
A
guy
person-
pretending to be a god.
Pretending? If Karzug was standing here, he could snap his fingers and turn every single atom in this building to sheep.
Oh, and that pales in comparison to the power of Iomadai.
Well, if you want to get Iomadai herself involved, I'm certain you have your work cut out for you, Barwick.
This is not
Don't
a
mean
god.
offense, but
He's no god. I'm sure we'll be able to handle him.
I wish I shared your confidence.
Well,
Alright.
confidence or not, I mean, it seems like a bad ending if we lose, and it seems like a bad ending if we don't try. So,
Exactly. Might as well try, or, you know.
I mean, I'm not intending to railroad you guys, but this is kind of where the adventure leads, so...
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Off topic thing, Beth. Legs. We need to get you a fresh pair somehow.
Right.
Fresh
That's
pair,
actually
that's
step
not the word I'd use, but yes, this happened about 4 or 5 months ago when I was in the Astral Sea. The Astral Sea, time does not pass. So that's the reason these haven't been bleeding. And I imagine if I spend more time in the material plane, they will start bleeding. But I spent almost a year adrift in the astral sea dealing with Githyanki pirates. I was enslaved by one at some point, and I was able to free myself and steal this staff, but in return, they took my legs. I've been able to get by mostly using a combination of the haste spell and the overland flight spell. It's just today I had a different target for my overland flight, and Barwick was able to use that rather effectively. He caught an axe for me, in fact.
Fred's got Pat Barwick in the back. I owe you one. I owe big time, pal.
Yeah. Speaking of that axe, and Barwick reaches into his holding and pulls out I believe it's a great axe.
It is a battle axe.
This is a battle axe. We're indoors. He'll just say, "Axe Lexa, attack that chair," and he'll point at a chair and just sort of throw the axe straight up in the air.
You throw the axe up in the air, it makes a bit of a beeping noise, and then says, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that."
Oh crap! Axe Lexa, Barwick says even more clearly, "Attack the chair."
Boop, boop. I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Or you have an accent. You know, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, it's my turtleback fairy accent.
Eugene will try and do that with each of his known languages.
I mean, you can just roll spellcraft on the item if you want.
Yeah, you can roll spellcraft.
That's a better idea.
Speak Draconic and binary, so you know. Actually, would binary work? Actually,
I mean, it's not an intelligent item. Okay, 42. That'll tell you what this thing does. This is a magical battle axe. It is known as Axlexia. CDMs. It is also cursed.
That's probably why it's not working for me.
Basically, it's a divination spell in the shape of an axe.
Do I know the creator of this?
I mean, you can probably guess.
I got that from Baal Bezos.
Oh, everything that you say, Bel Bezos can hear.
Oh.
Hi, Bel
Like-
Bezos.
I mean, are you surprised it's spying on you?
fucking guy.
That is.
Yeah, we should probably get rid of this before
Yes,
we
very
continue
much
to
so.
talk about our plans to go to places that BL
No,
Bezos is looking
that is
for.
Yes.
that is
very
smart.
much.
We speaking of which, can I roll a praise on this?
Sure, I'd let you roll praise on this item.
Damn.
A few thousand gold, probably. It is, it's still a +1 to axe.
Also, secret teller. You know,
I mean,
Like
it can give you information.
you can tell
That
you
is
can tell
true.
secrets to Bell Bezos. What?
Can Lexa provide us with information Bel Bezos himself doesn't know?
That's a good question. Probably not. The information it provides you has to be on Amazon's web servers.
Interesting.
But it
Because,
is basically a permanent scrying spell.
Right, because scrying, not just like hearing.
You know that if you speak words into this axe, Bel Bezos will hear them.
But my guess that if we could ask it every morning, does Bel Bezos know where the rune forge is? When we would actually know. But
I should mention this is not a once per day ability. You can keep using this as much as you want, assuming you don't fail the check.
that's true.
Say we get rid of it.
But he
we
could
had-
also, I guess Bel Bezos could also withhold information. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, put
That
duct
wouldn't
tape
help us.
over. Yeah, put duct tape over it.
I still say we get rid of it. Rather than I get a repeat of what happened.
Well,
you know.
this isn't definitely an opportunity. I think we could totally use this to our advantage if we are smart about it. I say as long as we keep it in a secure location.
I
it's
should mention you guys are
probably-
having this entire conversation with the axe out.
No,
Yeah,
Okay.
I really don't think we should hold on to something that can tell
Well, as
a
a-
literal devil where we're going, what we're doing.
I don't. I might have cut out what I did say. I put it back in the bag of holding.
Okay, you put it back in the bag of holding. Well, then I can still hear you just muffled.
Awesome. I mean, I was just thinking we could keep it at base.
True. Yeah, have it displayed somewhere.
Up
mean,
to
we
you though,
could-
Barwick.
Put it
Or-
in a vault somewhere, but
Yes.
Speaking of vault,
If
yeah,
only the
vault,
party had a
yes.
vault of some sort.
right,
Crazy.
you should. Yeah,
Isn't
a
that
vault.
awesome? Yeah, I wish we had a vault, right? Fred, he very unconvincingly plays dumb in elbows Fred.
Oh yeah,
You guys,
man.
you guys have a vault.
I
Does Fred
Yeah,
reveal
yeah,
what he's been up to for the last 5 months?
That's one part. One part. You'll soon see the rest. Soon.
All right. I guess you piqued my interest. So
You
let's get
should,
rid of this. Yeah, let's get rid of this
You-
axe.
aka put it somewhere very secure and vault-like.
I mean, you can scan it with like detect evil or detect magic if you want.
I mean, I can pop a detect evil at will, so.
I might as well.
I
Yeah,
mean, the
magic.
axe isn't glowing, but Eugen sure is.
As evil?
Use Jin.
I mean, if you're
Yeah,
casting
but-
detect evil.
I mean, that doesn't seem correct.
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
were. Well, you were. Yeah, your wounds were healed, like when that guy kind of shot you. Or
That
something.
doesn't make me evil.
Eh,
Right.
it's borderline.
Oh, not the wand thing again. Not the wand thing again.
I can have the roll a perception check instead, Eugen.
By all means.
Alright, you guys can all roll me a perception check on what the fuck's up with Eugen.
All right, where is it?
I mean, I don't really need to roll a perception on Yusjin to find out if he's evil.
Well, he's
All
not evil, but
all I have to do is cast, or not cast, use a channel energy.
do you use a channel energy right now?
I sure do, and I heal everyone in the room allegedly for 19
Cool,
points.
we'll say.
Let's see. We'll save.
For Yusjin.
Don't worry, guys. I'm fine.
Alright, you take half damage from that, take 8 points
Ow.
of positive energy damage. How do you walk this off like it's nothing?
All good.
Just
Yeah,
minor amounts
I-
of steam coming off his body.
I'm confused. Oh, what can I tell by Yushin? What looks weird with Yushin?
What did you roll on perception?
24.
I mean, his heart isn't beating. That's pretty weird.
Got those android eyes, huh?
Yes.
Like,
It's just like
you usually hear a heartbeat from him, but you don't. That's kind of weird.
Fred gives a look, kind of nonchalantly, like tapping on his chest.
Tapping on Yushin's chest.
No, my chest.
Yushin is confused, and he copies your motion.
All right. All
You guys
right.
press this or let it go.
We have
Oh wait.
we have leg problems here, so
Yeah, that whatever that is later. Let's do the
Yeah.
most pressing matter. But I guess second
I
most
think
pressing
that's
matter.
the right thing to do, Gothy.
Does Barwick
Yeah,
say anything
feel
at
like-
this?
Gothy looks over, nears your eyes.
Barwick is. Sorry, did you say he doesn't have a heartbeat?
oh fuck. I mean-
Yusjin. Why do you not have a heartbeat?
I don't think Fred says this out.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
have to-
I mean, you can roll your own perception check, but I don't think Fred's willing to out Eugen.
I rolled 14, so.
Barwick's not the most perceptive, so.
So yeah,
Better than me.
16. He definitely, his skin looks a little bit more pale than used to.
So I don't see anything.
I'll set the DC. What did you roll?
14.
I mean, with everybody looking at Eugen, you probably realize something's up. Might not realize what.
Well,
Is he dripping green goo or like black goo?
No, not black goo.
No
He's still
good.
Eugen. He doesn't
Eugen-
look any different.
I feel like something is up with you, and
Yeah.
something unpleasant, and something that I'd be obligated by oath to deal with you for as a result of. However, I think it is probably further down the to-do list than the axe that can tell a devil everything we say, the evil snake woman in Fred's bag that he still hasn't let me execute for horrible crimes and genocides, and a incredibly powerful rune lord named Karzuk. So I got my eye on you, as I have my eye on Fred.
Okay, well,
yeah, but you're at the bottom of the list. But please,
I'll
made
be honest.
aware.
On my little vacation, I may have been bitten by a vampire.
What the fuck? I knew it.
A vampire.
Gods.
A vampire, yeah.
Beth is just gonna
I-
summon some ethereal popcorn and just start eating it.
No, fuck.
Let's. It's not like. I mean,
Do I know this?
it's
bite
not
mark?
the ideal scenario. Okay, I will say that much. But
You haven't been drinking human blood, right? Like, you used to be drinking like animal blood.
I've been forgetting to drink any blood for the most part, with
Is it like-
exceptions.
Is it like an Adventure Time logic where they have to drink like colored red shit, or
What?
like you ever watch Adventure Time?
In
Well, you know-
character,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
So,
always Adventure Time,
Have
Fred.
you ever heard the Ballad of Adventure Time?
There you go.
yeah. Ever read the famous novel Adventure Time?
Honestly, Yushin probably has. So yeah,
Yeah, I have it back to back. I remember. Great.
yeah. That was my favorite book as a. Was like a. How old was I? 7.
About that.
Yeah. Oof. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, out of character. I have no idea what the fuck you're on about.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at either. Okay.
So you guys
Okay.
gonna kill Yuzjin, or I'd prefer if you didn't?
I saved your life.
Exactly. Yuzjin seems
Yeah,
cool, Fred.
What?
I hope you don't kill him.
I just
No,
fucking
no,
kill.
I don't have to kill him yet. He's
Hey,
on
whoa,
my
hey, whoa.
list. He's on my list of people to smite. He has until we
You
defeat
have a
Karzug.
list?
Yeah, I have a list. It's a necessity
Wow.
of traveling with this party. So
You've got
after
a lot
we
more
kill-
patience than most of the paladins I've met.
yeah,
Oh.
well, it's a whole thing. So after we kill Karzug, after we kill
And we cut out. Wonderful.
more urgent issues that may arise. After we deal all of that, Yuzjin, either you have to have cured your vampirism, or I will have to smite you.
Or
Alright,
yeah,
that seems fair, honestly.
eat 20 cloves of garlic.
Yeah, Barwick just starts putting garlic into all his field rations.
I might do that.
I mean, I don't need to eat mine anymore, huh?
Alright, okay.
What does party
Okay,
do?
look. Fred's gonna ask Melgraven, where do you know where we can, attach some new legs to her or something like that?
Define what you mean by attach. This fortress
Like-
here of yours seems fairly safe, but I'd prefer you didn't perform experimental surgery upon my wife-to-be.
She's my sister,
So
and
for now, we
it's
could probably
turned-
just tape some sticks to her legs, right?
I'd
And then
prefer
the
if
other
you didn't
magic part.
tape sticks to her legs.
But do you want her to be wobbling around like this?
She can fly. I prefer
Still-
her to be alive than dead.
Look, just that, but never mind with the experiment thing.
That said, can I make a knowledge check for ways we can magically regenerate her legs, or some
You
other
can roll me a
option?
spellcraft check on that.
By all means.
Okay. That's
Oh.
pretty good.
That's Yushin level.
43. Two that come off the top of your head. What's it called? There is literally a spell called Regenerate that does exactly this. It is like a 7th to 9th level cleric druid spell, so might be out of your reach. Option 2 is actually something you can do right now, which is the reincarnate lottery that you know.
Oh.
That gives the
I
target a
wanted to
brand new
suggest
body.
that, but I figured she'd say no.
Yeah, no, that's a very, 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 very big risk right there.
I mean, there's the nanobots, but don't
We're-
risk
we're
any
not-
Option
to a
3 is
robot.
option 3 is what happened to Fred, which is basically asking Kathy to roboticize her, though you guys have also dealt with the downsides of that as well.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Does Yushin still have that one technologist perk? Yeah, there it is.
You still have that feat.
Yes.
Alright, you know how nanobots work.
I have mentioned that Yushin might do that someday. So
Yeah, I figured.
definitely on the maybe to-do list.
But yeah, those are the 3 options you have off the top of your head, not counting just like getting a prosthetic, which would probably just be the cheapest option.
Actually, I did prepare sending. I was gonna message the mayor of Magnamar, but
You guys were just in
Fleur.
Magnamar.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, Fleur. She mentioned that she knew how to get Ameko's arm back, right? Way back.
Oh my god. Man, Fleur's still in Cendric's campaign. I haven't heard from her in a while. I don't know what's
Oh,
happening with
sure.
that character. I'm sorry, I lent that NPC to Cendric for his campaign, and he hasn't gotten back to me. Well, I'm gonna go poke him, actually, right now. Like, what the fuck is up with Fleur?
Yeah.
On that note, I am gonna message the mayor of Magnamar. Hey, devil attack in that section of town. I'll tell her where.
Big hole.
Yeah, big hole, and I'll just tell her where to where to keep citizens away from.
Okay, you got 25 words.
That is correct.
All right, while you're writing that out, what does everyone else do?
Oh, Fred's gonna say, Jackie's engaged now.
Uncle
To
Jackie?
Beth. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wonderful. To who?
It's some woman in Sandpoint. Really nice. She's
Some woman? You don't know who our uncle's engaged to?
well, I know her, but
Derek's stepmother.
Interesting.
Who's
Interesting history
who's
with her.
who's Tarek?
a friend,
Doctor.
a friend slash doctor.
A friend.
Okay.
She's kind of kitsune-ish. You know what I mean?
The hell's a kitsune-ish?
A kitsune. You know,
Kitsune.
there we go.
What's
Thanks,
a-
Coffee.
All right.
Huh.
I'll remind you guys. You guys have seen more in a lifetime than most people see in like 10. So she's gonna not know what the fuck a kitsune is.
Well,
It's basically a human with like animal features.
That exists? Oh, you mean like Jackie?
she has
More human features.
fox ears, basically.
Foxy.
And,
Yeah. Foxtail, I think.
yeah, and there's,
Didn't have to pay attention to that.
yeah, so he's engaged with her. So I think they make a nice couple.
Did he just?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Houston to send me his.
There we go.
Do.
I had some extra words.
Holy Jan. And a few moments later, you're gonna receive that.
Oh, a reward. I would love some money.
You
Hey
should,
guys, we should stop by the mayor's office sometime soon.
yeah.
Just a side note.
All right. So, what are we going to take care of first? The legs or the rune well?
It sounds
Yeah.
like they're
Legs?
both in Sandpoint. That's where we're headed next.
True.
Okay.
Though I imagine you're all
Uh,
gonna want some rest before we leave.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very good idea.
That said, I will mention to Beth her 3 options of getting her legs back.
So my options are death, finding the most high-level cleric imaginable, or possibly ending up a full robot.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend option 3.
Option 3 is not that bad.
It's just high risk. I took my medicine.
So my options are death or finding the most powerful cleric to ever walk across Varsnia.
Yes.
Well, I'd prefer not to die, so it sounds like I only have one option.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't suppose
Or
you
they-
know any demigod tier clerics out there.
Man,
Uh,
if only we had that one cleric
If only.
Yeah,
that could have been.
could have been.
Well, then feel free to write this one down under side quests.
Damn it.
Find a
Okay.
high-level clear for Beth.
I think we need one too.
mhm.
Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Also, is Lucretia awake by now or no? She's still
At
kind of.
this point, now that you guys have spent like 4 or 5 hours, yeah, she's going to slither out of your bag of holding. She's going to be like holding her head. She's clearly very dizzy. She's gonna look around, not recognize, and be like, "Where are we, Fred?
I
Oh,
swear.
my head hurts like 1,000 suns."
I think you should relax right now. You kind of got possessed.
Beth is just frowning constantly right now. What's it called? She's gonna say, possessed. So it was real then. I wasn't dreaming. Oh, by the goddess, I wasn't
yeah.
dreaming.
Yeah, awful. Bunch of demons. So many goddamn demons.
Demons.
Or yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
Shalast. I saw Master Master, that's not the right word. I saw my father. I saw my creator. I saw my God. I saw there isn't a word in common to describe the person I saw. Apart from Karzuk. I saw Karzuk.
Oh god.
Oh, by the goddess. We're all doomed.
Well, technically we have a solution.
Solution? There is no solution. Karzug isn't dead. More to the point, he's mad. I have not been meeting my quota. I have not been providing him the souls he desired. He desires more souls.
Well,
He needs me to carve the Sahedrian.
you're not gonna give it to him, right?
I have no choice. He controls my mind. He tells me what I must do. He is Karzuk. I
doesn't
don't
mean
know, Fred. I thought he was dead. He is not. He is returning. She shall rule over all once again.
Come on, just hang in there. Come on.
Maybe we should just
She like
put her out of
kneels.
misery.
She like kneels down. She like puts her hands over her face, and she's just like, "No, I can't. I thought I was rid of him. I thought for the last 10,000 years he was dead. He's not dead. He is returning. He is consuming souls. That is why my sister went to Magnamar. That's why I was at Turtleback."
Yushin is going to kneel down and put his hand on her back and say, "Listen,
She is like half crying as she speaks.
I am terrified of basically this god, but right now you may be you could be a vital asset in helping us stop him, and hopefully for good.
Stop him? What am I to do against my creator? What am I to do against a rune lord? There isn't
That
a word in common that I can use to describe what he is. He is greater than a king. He is greater than an emperor. He is greater than an archmage. He is greater than a god. He is Karzug. His word is law. If he wanted to snap a finger and create a portal back to the old empire, well, by the goddess, he would.
well, it's either give up and lose or take the chance and win or lose. So
I felt his fingers around my skull. I felt his magical hand slip into the back of my mind like some sort of eel. I felt his commands, and I could not even resist them, even if I had wanted to. I felt him caress me in the way that a mother might caress a newborn daughter, a way that a crossbow might loosen from a crossbow bolt might loosen from a bolt. It was natural. He is the Lord of Greed. If someone has a mind, then that mind is Karzug's to command.
Fred's gonna look it in her eyes
You
and
cannot
say,
fight Karzug. If he is alive, if he has a chance of stepping foot on the material plane or of looking around at you, then you've already lost. Even the
I
other
mean,
rune lords could not stand against him. That is why that is why they skirmished so much. That is why they had so many borders. That is why, and I remember he had this massive gem. He took an incredibly powerful gem, a gem that was worth millions of gold by modern standard, and he took that gem and he implanted that gem into his skull, not only to tell other people that he was the Rune Lord of Greed, but to block any attempt at influencing his mind, to render him completely immune to all enchantments.
I think
I'm
you
just
just
gonna
gave
write that
us.
down.
Yeah, I think you gave us our ace in the hole, Lucretia.
Ace
Look at
in
me
the
and saying,
hole? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You
gem.
wish to know of Karzug? I can tell you
Oh,
everything I know about him.
Go ahead.
Fred's gonna look to Beth and say like, start taking notes. This you got our ace in the hole.
Beth looks kind of impressed in all of this. All right. Cool. Okay. Do you guys just want Lucretia to just start lecturing you guys, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. She will let you. Do you want me to just tell you this, or do you want me to send you all of this via text?
Either or is good.
All right,
Maybe
cool.
both?
She will tell you that Karzug was the Rune Lord of Greed. While he himself was a human of Aslanti, he was a incredibly powerful mage, said to be the most gifted transmuter in all of Thassalon, said to have lived for hundreds of years. He was effectively immortal. He did not age. He was a incredibly powerful transmuter. He was incredibly powerful melee combatant. His armies were composed primarily of giants who followed his every command. The giants themselves were ruled by towering monsters known as rune giants, who were themselves pawns of the rune lords. He enslaved basically everybody he encountered. He was known to have entire nests of blue dragons, crazy demons from the nightmarish realm of Lang, Scarlet Walkers, which were these like vampiric outsiders. And obviously he had like he could basically vomit lamias out of his midair, so he had like an entire army of those. He was a transmuter, and obviously magic transmutation, as you can probably imagine, had a lot to do with wealth. And that is why he is known as the Rune Lord of Greed. His mastery of greed was uncontested. Yet, however, while he was such a powerful transmuter, his influence in the schools of illusion and enchantment, which were his opposed sins of pride and lust, his skills had atrophied greatly. Many believe that a weapon infused with illusion and enchantment magic, known as dominant weapons, would be particularly potent against Karzug, yet no record of someone attacking the Rune Lord with such a weapon exists. Thinking emoji.
I'm writing that down. Absolutely.
Yeah, you should write that down, man.
She will tell you how Karzuk warred with his neighbors, obviously all of the other Rune Lords, but none more so than Aslant, the Rune Lord of Wrath, and the ruler of Bakarian. Bakarian was the nation of what is currently the outer ocean, basically right on the other side of Sandpoint. Karzug built immense sentinel statues to watch over the Rune Lord of Wrath, while Aslant built towers known as Hellfire Flumes, if you guys remember what those are, to prevent Karzug's army from invading. Citizens of both nations were worried that this war would soon escalate to basically the end of the world, and then it did. And that's basically what caused. He was one of the Rune Lords directly responsible for the downfall of Thessalonian Empire, where he and his enemies just started warring with each other so much that they basically magically nuked the world at around the exact same time that the Starstone hit, and that basically just wiped out Thassalon. And if you want, I can just send you all of that via text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to have.
I
So
would keep,
Yes.
how did he survive that?
he didn't. He died.
Oh, okay, so he did die and come back. Okay, my bad.
I don't know. As far as I'm aware, when the Starstone hit and the Age of Darkness began, I could not hear him anymore. I knew he was at war with the Rune Lord of Wrath. I knew we were constantly at war with the Rune Lord of Wrath, and the war just continued to intensify. And that's when the Starstone hit, and everything just went to shit. Everyone was dying. Everyone was running around. The Rune Lords were nowhere to be found, and I had just assumed he was dead. I would reach out to my master, and I could not hear a thing. What happened today with him reaching out and touching my soul in the way he did? That was how he commanded me. Normally, I have not felt that presence in over 10,000 years.
Well, Lucretia, I don't know if you noticed this, but it seemed like it took an incredible amount of energy just to do what he did today.
To command me.
If that, yes.
When he was alive, he could do that to 50 people easily. So I don't know if he's still alive. I hope he's not alive, but I don't think the terms
No.
I don't think the terms
cut out.
alive. Oh, can you not hear me? Blah 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 1 2 3 blah 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 1 2 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
now we can hear you.
All
Yeah,
right.
you kind of cut out first.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet today. I am sorry.
Okay.
Anywho, what she's going to say is, I don't think the terms alive and dead apply when it comes to talking about the Rune Lords. They are beyond such terms.
I mean,
I don't know if he was killed and being brought back. I don't know if he was created and then destroyed. I don't know if he's regenerating. I don't know if he was put in a state of suspended animation. I don't know. All I know is we had assumed he was dead for the last 10,000 years, and it was only recently when McMurdian contacted us, told us to start carving the Sahedrian to what I assumed were McMurdian's ends, but as it sounds like McMurdian was working for Karzuk.
man,
What do you know about the Rune Lord of Wrath?
The Rune Lord of Wrath, her name was Aslant, or Aslant. I cannot pronounce that. I am sorry. Let me go. Is there a pronunciation guide here? I really hope there's a pronunciation guide here. I'm sorry.
I'd like to think
Alright,
Lucretia is this very.
Can you repeat what she said about the Rune Lord of Wrath? I cut out.
Sorry.
No.
Aslantist was her name. And the nation was called Bakrakan, was the realm of Wrath. Its capital Zin Balakaran. And she is going to cast it's called honestly, I'm surprised you guys haven't asked Lucretia about this before now. Lucretia is going to cast Silent Image and give you that picture for the Rune Lord of Wrath, and she's going to cast another Silent Image and give you that image for Karzug.
The first one is a 404.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, I got it.
Hey, you recognize that first woman, don't you?
Off the top of my head, out of character, I don't.
Remember way when you first started joining, back at the caves underneath? Oh no, wait, you weren't there for that session. Oh my god, that was before you joined. Never
Yeah, it
mind.
must have been like a session off.
Yeah. So anyway, well, you'll have remember those statues that Tarek found underneath the city with like the woman with the weird glaive,
Yeah.
and how the Rune Lord was causing everyone to be so wrathful.
Go on.
That's why.
Oh.
The Rune Lord was a Rune Well of Wrath.
So she might still be around, maybe?
I should hope not. One Rune Lord is bad enough, but to have more than one of them to have survived?
I mean, look, it could have been it's a possibility. If this son of a bitch is alive,
It
who
sounds like
knows?
it'll be easier to take care of her than him.
I just don't think you realize what you're getting yourself into. With these, I don't think you're realizing how powerful these Runelords were. The word Archmage does not even come close to explaining their power. Kazu could look at a building, decide he wanted that building in orbit, and then that building would be in orbit around Galarian.
Either way, the fact that there are relics of her still around, that we could totally use that against him. They were enemies, yeah?
They were enemies, yes. And they
Well, there's
absolutely
another
hated
lead.
each other. I assume they would have killed each other if they got the chance, and that's why I thought the Runeforge was our best option. Because I know that the weapons of the Runeforge could be infused with different, well, I'd say virtues, but in Thessalonian times it was mostly sins. Oh, no, sorry, this is Beth chiming in about the Runeforge, because Lucretia does not know what the fuck the Runeforge is.
Are sins linked to illusion and enchantment by any chance?
Yes. So, every single, I think I sent you this actually, but,
I don't recall.
remember
Maybe
when I
though.
sent you that Thessalonian specialist, wizard thing?
No.
Okay, but basically, yes. So every single sin has like opposed sins. For instance, so if you are a transmuter, that means you. So transmutation in Thessalonian means greed. So if you were a transmuter, that means your opposed schools would be enchantment and illusion. If you were a wrathful evoker, your opposed schools would be abjuration and conjuration. Though
You have like a.
abjuration meant envy, and conjuration meant sloth.
Do you have like a chart for that? Just
Yes.
so I don't have to write all of that down.
Whoop, that's the wrong link, but close enough. Let me send you the other thing. Let me send you the proper page on Thessalonian Specialist. But yes, every single sin, as it were, had two opposing sins, and it worked like the schools of magic.
Enchantment and illusion.
So
So
for
pride and lust are his
opposed schools,
are the opposites of his.
Mm-hmm. And I
If we
should
can
mention again,
infuse,
this is like this how wizards used to specialize back in the day is that schools from your opposed school were just banned outright. You could not even touch them.
so
The
does
idea
this
that you can
apply to him?
assuming he is a transmuter, you would imagine he probably couldn't even cast Charm Person even if he wanted to.
Interesting.
But for instance, you as a sloth mage, if you were a rune lord back in Thessalonian times, your opposed schools would be Wrath and Pride.
Interesting.
They're not, obviously. You picked Divination and what's called Necromancy as your opposed schools. But if you were back in
No.
or Divination, I don't remember what the second one was, sorry.
It was abjuration.
Yeah, Divination, Abjuration is your opposed schools. But if you were back in Thessalonian time, your choice of opposed schools would have been fixed.
Interesting.
Because that's how magic used to work back in the day.
Either way, that is a really good amount of that's a lot of bits of knowledge that could help us.
I'm surprised you haven't asked Lucretia all this before.
I mean, I never felt very relevant before,
Why do you
or
think
not as
Karzu
relevant
wanted
as
to
it is
kill her?
now.
Is there anything else you want to know about my master? I probably shouldn't be calling him master, but I don't really know another word in common to use apart from Rune Lord.
Dick?
Arazog.
Kazug, yes. He was our creator. He ruled over everything you now call Varsnia. This was his domain. And anyone he didn't like, he would unmake, or worse, he'd trap and Lang.
Say again? Trap where?
Lang.
Is that like another plane?
You can roll me knowledge planes on the plane of Lang.
Because you mentioned there were a lot of demons from Lang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever read Lovecraft?
Ah,
That's what Lang is.
that's great. We're gonna need pretty good will saves for that, I bet.
Like, hey, you know those crazy hounds that made you insane? Guess where they're from?
Ah,
Mm.
interesting.
Thank you, Lucretia, for all this.
I don't know if anything I've said has helped you at all, but if there's anything else you want to know about my master or about Zin Shalat, about the old empire, you only need ask. I'm just terrified that they may come back now.
Very helpful.
Yeah. That's a fact for sure. I come back. But
Also, I realize the VOD might look weird because I'm posting all of this in Discord.
true.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Lucretia, do you want to lie down for a little bit, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Does your Hell Knight friend mind if I steal one of the beds in here for the better part of the next month?
Barwick?
That'd be up to the commander, but I can't see a reason why not.
Actually, maybe a bed isn't best. Maybe a prison? Bind me and shackle me so Kazug may not do what he did again. I would rather die.
I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill anyone.
I don't want to
trust me.
die either, but
Is
if not,
there
then please bind me and shackle me.
Might
So-
be best if you don't want to kill her.
Wait, Lucretia. So is he bind to your soul or is it bind to your body?
I felt him. I felt him when McMurdian died. I felt him just watching me around me. I felt his presence creep ever closer, like you might feel when you walk out into a fog and you always feel like there's someone behind you. And then I couldn't. I tried to kick him out of my head, but he felt me try to push against him, and he was offended by that, so he reached out with a spectral hand and put that hand not down my shirt, but down my body, down into my soul, and he grabbed my soul like you might strangle someone. I felt like I was both being controlled, and I also felt like I wanted to be controlled. I wanted him to do what he was doing. I did not mind that he had chosen to inhabit my body. It was a great honor to be chosen as the speaker of Kazuk. Even when he reached up a knife and ordered me to slit my own throat with it, I could not help but think it was an honor to die for him. I was not myself. I don't think I'm myself right now. But he entered me in the way that a fork might enter a plate of noodles, as if there was no resistance at all. And he could do the same to any of you. He could simply wish for you to impale yourself on your own swords, and you would
And
thank
why
him
doesn't he?
for it. I don't know. I guess
I-
enchantment is not his thing.
That's a fact right there.
Maybe we can make some kind of barrier from him specifically that we can place on you, an enchantment.
I don't know, but I'm
I
willing
mean-
to try anything.
That's a possibility, maybe.
I'm just happy to be alive right now.
You and me both, you know?
She hugs Fred.
Yeah, he hugs her back.
Beth continues to look extremely jealous.
Jealous?
Jealous of,
Or-
like,
Not jealous, just annoyed. She's clearly been
Either way.
outvoted here.
Well, we have our first leads. He looks around the room and says, I think we are due for a rest, but as soon as we wake up tomorrow, it's clear we need to get right on that.
Indeed.
Do you want me to come with you? Says Beth. I'm not.
I mean,
I would
you've
like
been
to.
doing the
I would like
research,
to
so-
catch up with Melgraven, of course, but it sounds like you've got quite an adventure on your hands.
well, you can let us know when you're ready and we'll bring you along.
And
Lucretia-
if not, I'm sure we can find you a lovely cell here with the Hell Knights.
Thank you.
you see,
I think.
Fred's giving Barak kind of like an evil eye in a way.
Barwick, do you
Yeah.
respond to that?
Bar's like, hey man, I've been pretty square about where I stand on Lucretia.
Alright.
You know,
Alright.
with the genocide and all that jazz.
I thought, I guess, but it's
Well,
Hey,
I
actually,
can hardly.
Barwick, can you, or not Barwick, Fred, can you roll me a sense motive check on Barwick real quick?
I would gladly. No offense, man. No offense, but
No,
This
100%.
conversation is reminding me of something.
There's very good reason for him to call for that.
I got 3, so 1d20 plus 3.
Oh,
Ah,
no,
fuck.
never mind. Your secret's safe.
Nothing bad ever happens. at the
Wait a
Hell Knights.
minute. Wait a fucking minute. Me personally, I think I know.
In character.
Now I'm confused.
Fred's just trustworthy. That's a good thing.
Well, either way, Barwick, I can hardly blame you, to be honest. But right now, Lucretia is a well of information, and she could be the.
Do you have
she
any
might
other
be
questions you want to ask? I could tell you as much as I can about the old empire.
Off the top of my head, no. But
But I
actually,
suppose I'll
how
be
much
here.
do you know about the Rune Forge yourself?
The Rune Forge. As much as I've heard from Beth, really. That was, I guess the common term would be above my pay grade. It was, I knew that Karzug was working on weapons to help with the other Runelords and whatnot. I didn't know the details of it.
Interesting.
I know it's connected somehow. I would imagine that. I don't know if Karzug. This was all 10,000 years ago. It's remarkable if the old forge is even still around. But I guess Runelord magic survives the test of time.
Certainly.
I don't know if there's anyone still inside there. If they have, they've gone insane over the last 10,000 years.
Eugen turns to Beth. Did you see anyone else?
I saw Memphis, and I saw a goldfish. I know when Caius touched the gem, he turned into a goldfish. There were a lot of goldfish in that fountain. Put 2 and 2 together.
Well, be sure to prepare a break enchantment spell, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
I
big
didn't.
time.
I don't know if the goldfish that Caius turned into looked very similar to the other goldfish in the fountain. If you find it, I can give you a description of the fountain I saw.
Sure.
All right, and she will. Let me go grab the description of that fountain. The Runelords back down to the Vault of Greed. Yeah. So it was. It was a large chamber. It was paved with ivory tiles, each tile engraved with a silver rune that looked like it was like a Memphis claw holding onto a gemstone. The walls and ceiling were made of polished marble. There was a large silver fountain in the center of the room. It contained a sculpture of like a whale spraying water from its blowhole. The water was cascading around the basin perfectly. It felt like it was some sort of portal to the plane of water. There were Memphis all around, and there were, of course, a number of goldfish inside of the fountain.
Was everything like hostile towards you?
No, the Memphis were conversational, as it were. He called me a fleshy, but they spoke Aquan. I don't know if any of you speak Aquan. Oh yeah, Gothy who knows every language. It was weird. I didn't understand. I've never encountered non-hostile Memphis before, but when Caius turned into a goldfish, I decided to get the hell out of there. But I think the fact that it was connected to the plane of water somehow is the reason I ended up in that room.
The plane of water, then, huh?
I assume that's where the water came from.
Well,
The Runelords were powerful. If they wanted to create a permanent portal to the plane of water, they probably could.
well, I think for now is when we should rest. Yeah, spend some time with Melgraven and make the most of it.
Alright.
Anyway.
Alright, party's taking a long rest.
Right, and we might want to
Yeah.
call it here because it is 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is 9
maybe go
o'clock,
take
so
this.
now looks like a pretty good time to call it. Unless there's a
Yes.
conversation specifically you want to have with Melgraven or Kathy or Beth or Lucretia or oh my god, there's a lot of NPCs in this scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Uh,
I mean, it might do it in turn.
But anywho, hope y'all had fun. See you guys next week. Glad you guys survived that fight at the skin of your teeth.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was pure chance right there.
oh, very
and,
much so.
And then some.
You guys
Uh-huh.
missed out on a lot of loot on that big guy was carrying. That whip he had was like a +2 unholy weapon. It was,
Yeah,
it was
I was-
worth like 40,000 gold.
I was really hoping to get my hands
Wow.
on it, but oh well.
God damn it.
But hey, you guys sent Tian. They're coming back
That's-
anytime soon.
I
If
mean,
he even survives the trip there.
I mean,
Then-
it's going through Rovagug's chamber, so probably not.
Oh yeah.
probably not.
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah, I was gonna say, did it go straight down, or is it kind of more like a glazed past the core?
You
know what I mean?
lucky motherfuckers is all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Oh,
I
my
remember.
God.
I
There are
remember
so many
this
points in this campaign where we really should have died and just
Yeah.
have not.
Yeah, 6172. Target is quarantined by the local minister of health. Target is real, but can be disbelieved as if they were an illusion. Target is pursued by predatory moneylenders. Like, there's a lot of results you could have gotten had you rolled like +1 or +2.
I mean, would they work?
I mean,
I doubt moneylenders really could take him down, but I guess it
I mean-
depends.
Are they the paladin money-lenders?
Target is permanently immune to mages, but cannot attack them.
Oh,
That
I
would have
would
been
have-
interesting.
I would have been
Mm.
very for that.
Target
Yeah.
becomes a cow.
The
Be a lot
infernal
easier as well.
cow.
I mean, there's a lot of really useless ones right here where it's like you are permanently bloodstained, you are scarred as though you were pressed across a hot screen, you are become covered in wax, you are shunned by polite society, but I assume that was always a thing. Target is suddenly standing knee-deep in a bucket full of manure. Target is stricken completely hairless. Target is stricken mute under every full moon. Target is stricken mute when horses are nearby. You guys picked the one thing that takes him out of combat.
we have the luck of someone
Gods.
keeping out. Oh, yeah.
Well,
De-
fair, we were rolling like really low numbers that whole session up until then.
Well, I'm glad
yeah.
you guys decided to burn like 4 hero points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
you know, it's
glad everybody had fun, and everyone can send me your prepared spells, and I guess we're going to Sandpoint next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I hope I
And
remember
Fred
to
can
do that.
Fred can finally show off his new pimped off mansion.
yeah.
Okay, there we are.
Good night, Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Night.
Alright, good
Yeah,
night.
night.
And everybody.
Well, what? You are a son of a bitch. You know that?
What?
And Melgraven and Beth.
I mean, I had Melgraven dating Beth, like, from at least 4 or 5 months ago. It's just now you're realizing it.
I didn't think that. I thought she was gay or something. I honestly thought that.
You thought your sister was gay.
I thought. I don't know.
Why would you think she's gay?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. You interpret things and put a different thing. It's not
You-
a bad thing per se.
You interpret things. You don't like how I wrote your character.
It's fine. It's just like I just didn't expect that. You know.
You didn't expect your intelligent sister to be attracted to intelligent guys.
I mean, Melgraven. There's like a ton of.
I
other
know,
people.
and that's what makes it interesting.
If you can't tell, Fred's feeling very unfredish. If that makes sense.
I mean, if you want to talk with her and try to get her to call off the engagement, that's a possibility.
That's a
They're
fun.
not. They're not married. They've just been seeing each other.
It's. Listen, I'm just